My check, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hi Bunk, how you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, I saw that Starla was going live as well. But now let me go to the big screen. Hello everybody, how you guys doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, welcome in, Bunk. I know that Starla is celebrating her first stream anniversary, so it's gonna be epic and cool. But yeah, no worries. If you got a lurk, I don't really mind, because Starla is my bestie, and I know that she deserves the attention of the world, so no worries. But yeah, impeccable timing, I guess. Wait, did she also I guess timing on the stream, timing on me going on the camera. Did she also appear in the camera? I don't know. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't, but it'd be like that, But yeah, welcome in everybody. Yeah, if you guys wanna watch Starla stream alongside mine, that's quite an honor. But I'm happy to be here in the first place. Yeah, and you guys started streaming like 2 minutes apart. Well, that's really cool. They do say that great minds think alike, so it do be like that, I guess. I don't know how much my mic picks up whenever I do speak like low. Oh, that's a cool song, Speak Low. If you guys want to hear a nice like kind of mambo cha-cha-cha song, check out Speak Low. It's a really nice song. Use stock Fatal Frame for Fatal Frame though. You only played the first one back in the day. The first one is really nice, actually. I do feel like the second one, without giving away too much spoilers, too many spoilers. I feel like the second one is a little bit more vast, in the sense of you're not in one building at a time. You explore a whole town area. Obviously, it is not like GTA, of course. It is not like open world by any means, but it feels like you travel more, if that makes any sense. You're still in one location, like a town. For what I've experienced so far, I just began the game. I don't really have much progress on it, but I do know that we do move around quite a lot more, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty good. But so far I've been having quite a lot of fun with it. I'm quite more interested on the upgrades that you can get, because it feels like you need them. I don't know. They kind of make the camera not as powerful as the first one, but it feels a little bit tighter, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. You may have to either watch the gameplay or just play the game yourself, I don't actually remember which one it was. I think you played as a girl in a house, though. That is basically every Fatal Frame that ever existed. As far as I'm concerned, I don't really know. I mean, the first one you do play in a kind of mansion. You play in a complex, I guess. I don't really know. In a residence with evil residents, but you do play as a girl, I mean, yeah, in each and every single Fatal Frame you play as a girl that goes into a house that has a ton of phantoms and ghosts and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, if you mean the first one, it is the one in which the girl goes in search for her brother. There we go. I gotta remember my English words. I also gotta hydrate. For those of you who have not hydrated yet, take a swig out of your. I swear this is not piss. Take a swig out of your water. I know that the bottle makes it look kind of amber, amber colored, but I swear to you, it is not piss. And if it was, then man, I guess I couldn't really struggle too much to fill it up. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. But yeah, today we're gonna be doing a little bit more of Fatal Frame, and I started my stream a little bit late because I fell right back asleep. I did put an alarm in order to be like, oh yeah, let me wash my face and let me breathe in, breathe out. But I fell right back asleep, and I guess it's kind of funny that I did wake up an hour later, an exact hour later, and here I am, It sounds like it was pretty... it was probably the first one. Okay, gotta be right back. You know, yeah, no worries, you know. Say hi to Starla for me. Tell her that I'm gonna be raiding her for sure, you know. The raid is a promise. But tell her that the Skunga Nation says hi, eh? There we go. And with that, I think that it is time for me to actually, like, you know, start up the game. So let me do that real quick. Let me do that real quick. Let me do that real quick. And hey, let me do that real quick. Let me bring up the game so I can play it. Hey, let me bring up the game. And I don't really know what's going on. I love the song, eh? Anyways, let me start up the game for you guys. Let me start up the game, the cool uns, as they say. I really hope that PSX2. Well, I mean, I do hope that there's an update, because you know this kind of emulators having updates daily means that, you know, they obviously like have a constant development, and that's really cool. Shoutouts to the RPCS3 development team. They are on fire each day and every single day. So you guys know it. Let me bring up the cool game. There we go. Shout out to anybody who has played not Final Fantasy, Street Fighter 4, because I have not. I did not have a PS3. I did not have a 360, so I could not play Street Fighter 4, sadly. So, you know. But someday, maybe someday I will, because I'm kind of curious on how the story goes. And then the story goes, 3 little legs on the run. They exploded. I don't remember. One goes doom to doom, and then the story goes, where's Fatal Frame to? Fatal Frame. Maybe I gotta pronounce the T whenever I'm speaking, because, you know, I tend to drag my words whenever I do say Fatal Frame. Where is the PSX2 thing? Don't tell me that I deleted it. Oh, here it is. There we go. Let me close Spotify so that you guys can hear everything and anything. Although I don't think that you guys can hear the, you know, Spotify in this scene, which I may or may not have to like fix. We love that in this stream. Do you guys love the I love the Anyways, let me do a little bit of a final adjustment. Adjustment. There we go. I'm not judging anything or everything or anything or anybody. No judgments on the stream. And also, happy April Fools, everybody. I know that, you know, you guys are gonna be pranking, Pranking my cat, part 1. I love that guy. I love that guy that does the, hello guys, I'm gonna be pranking you guys. And then he tells a very mild joke. And then he goes, hit the like button and subscribe. He's really cool. I don't really know what his username is, but shoutouts to him. He's really cool. Let me monitor my camera while the thing rolls out, like the Autobots. Autobots roll out. And there we go. 6 months had passed since the incident in Raccoon City. Or 6 years, I don't really know. It's been a long of years. It's been a long time, man. That's for sure. And here we go. Hopefully the game is also not too low. I know that this game tends to go from very loud to not as loud. Also, by the way, I don't really know what I was doing. So, I don't really know what's going on right now. I should have watched my last stream just to see if and only if a photo's taken. I saw that as a photos token, and I don't really know if this, you know, camera worked in like token kind of deals. So it seems that I do have a key that I do need to bring somewhere. Secret water, the camera obscura, to institute key. Oh yeah, I gotta find the other one, the right one. The right one in the sense that it has to be the one that goes on the right, not that it is the right one. Although it is the right one, for it being the right one. I wonder how this you know, this whole panorama looks in the remake. I have heard that the game has a third-person kind of camera, and I can see why they would choose that. But you know, I'm in love with this kind of camera angles. You know them. You know them. We know them. We all miss them. Some do, some don't. You know, but I do. You looked all around it, but it doesn't look like there's a key hidden here. I mean, who hides keys? Hides, you know, hits. Who hides keys in shrines? I guess some people still do. I don't know. I've never been to Japan, so I wouldn't really know. I looked all around it. I looked and looked and looked so hard. Is this a cutscene? Yes, it is a cutscene. Yeah, who lives here? Who lives? I guess nobody. Everybody's a ghost, so nobody lives. Uh-oh. Forastero, eh? It kinda happened like that a little bit. Let's go inside of here. Maybe there's something cool going on. It looks like you can enter the building. Enter. How about no? Let me see what else I can do. Or should I? I don't know. Maybe the game is asking me to go inside of here again. Why would I do that? I don't know. But here we go. And I mean, if anything, we have a save nearby. I almost burped on stream. Jesus Christ, bless me, I guess. How do I? That doesn't look ominous at all. I'm glad that I remember that in order to not use the camera, I gotta press the same button again. Yeah, I don't particularly think that the game wants me to go here, although there was a room with a thing on it of proportions of which I don't remember anymore. So let's see. According to the map, and not just the map, but the map, there really is nothing new in here. So yeah, I don't think I should be here again. It is nice that they let you go inside of here again. But why, you know? I know that the ghosts do roam around freely. So maybe in the future I gotta, you know, come back here. Excuse me, what? You can see a kimono room from the thingy. I'm sorry, I was bottom mashing, so I didn't really read what was going on. So let me go back outside and let me go back inside in order to, you know, get my stuff done. I heard something. I don't know if it... The cool thing about, you know, playing horror games is that if you have like in-ear phones, you wouldn't really know if the things, you know, going on inside the game or not. Maybe there's something inside the kimono room there. Look at those 2 FPS of flames. Well, I mean, kind of 60 now. Because, you know, that's how we roll. So let's see. What can there be in the kimono room if not just kimonos? Excuse me, here we go. I know that I can save here. There doesn't seem to be anything in here. There's no ghosts, there's no anything. Do you guys believe in ghosts? I have asked the same question in every single Fatal Frame and game that I've ever played, which is like 1. And, you know, for me the answer is I don't really know, but at the same time I don't really care, you know? I have never experienced anything paranormal as far as I'm concerned. But if there's ghosts, then that's good. That means that there's, you know, life after life. If there's no ghost, then, you know, that's okay, I guess. You know, we have one life and we gotta live it to the max. To the max power. What's your name, sir? My name is Max Power, eh? Well, welcome aboard, Max Power. I heard that. Can I photograph you, eh? Hello. Are you guys family, eh? The hammer come together, eh? The family come together, the family stay, the hammer stick together, eh? I don't really know what the dialogue in SpongeBob is. Oh, come on, eh? They were just in frame, eh? In the final frame, eh? I'm gonna have to move this way if I want to live. I didn't mean to do that. I cannot run, it seems. Oh wait, hold on, Lamau, never mind. Eh? Smile for the camera. I find it funny that I'm catching this ghost in 4K. Although technically speaking, since cameras were analog, obviously we don't have like pixels or anything, eh? 4 camera shots. Hi Radio Christy, how you doing? Radio Christy, why did I say your full username? Hi Christy, how you doing? Skanga, let me tell you, you are an absolute dunga. That do we mean? That do we mean? Thank you. I take that as a compliment because it was a compliment. Eh? Thank you. Eh? How you doing, Christy? Welcome in. Eh? How's everything going in the celebration? Eh? I hope that everybody's having a good time over there. I got a challenge for you guys. I know that I'm not on the celebration on Starla's stream right now. I will be later though because I will be raiding her. Can you deliver a message to the people, eh? Tell them that I have a challenge for them, eh? Can we get 5 hype trains in the whole duration of her celebration, eh? That's just a challenge, eh? Let us get 5 whole trains in her stream, eh? But let me my entire goddamn government. I'm good, just wanted to jump in while watching Starla streams. Oh yeah. And just I can, oh yeah, get those get that hype going on, eh? So that the people can be like, yo, let's celebrate, eh? You know whether bro hit me with the entire goddamn government, it'd be like that. Bro hit me. I read it as bro with me, eh? And I'm like, ooh, bro with you, eh? For real, eh? Bro hit me with my entire goddamn government in the mouth. It would be like that. Eh? I got a spirit orb. That's really nice. Let me get that going. Let me hear what this poor tormented souls have to say.
Look for the twins.
I always love to do that, man.
Sake of the village.
I mean, I almost always do it for my own sake, but
Must perform the ritual again.
Is that what teenagers call it these days? Huh?
Kusabi alone is not.
Is that what you call your hand, eh? The Kusabi, eh?
Look, if they are not twins,
Yeah.
there is no meaning.
That's what I say, eh? I just think, alright, have fun there, Skanga. Thank you. Say hi to everybody, and I hope that you guys are having a fun time over there. Let me see what I can do about these spirits in a material world. These spirits in a material world. My camera's obscura. My camera. Add spirit orbs. Let me see what I can do. I mean, this does take quite a lot of stuff, sensitivity and range. I could very much just max this out so that I won't have any problems later. I almost have enough for this, so since it seems like it is the upgrade that is gonna take the most out of my economy, I might as well just put stuff there. I don't know when I'm gonna find the next spirit orb. I don't know when I'm gonna find the next spirit bonanza or whatever. But someday. There's this song that I listened in Newgrounds when I was a wee lad, that I've never found the author of it again. I have a copy of it, thankfully, so I could just search around and ask around. But man, oh man, just imagine all of those. The door is broken. Just imagine all of those independent like DJs and MCs and just composers that, you know, used to do stuff in Newgrounds, that which just works, you know, have essentially just become lost media. That's a little bit sad, but you know, some people may do it, you know, for their own reasons. You know, you cannot really force anybody to keep everything they do online, as much as we would like to, eh? So yeah, it do be like that. Maybe I do gotta put the first thing on the pedestal or whatever, so that way I can get everything and anything. We may need to trigger some flags, you know. You never know what's gonna come next, so let's get put on the thing, eh? Let's put on the thing, eh? Get on the dance floor, eh? And I don't think I can go here. Let me go downstairs. You know, something that I do... Oh, wait, hold on. No, I was gonna say... Have you guys ever, like, watched the parody... The scary parody series called Scary Movie, eh? I have watched... Not all of the Scary movies, eh? But I have watched 1 through 4, I believe. Or 1 through 3. And... I was gonna say... I don't think that they have ever done anything related to... And use in the menu screen, what do you mean? Anything related on ghosts, but they have. You know, there's the Ring parody that they did, and also the guy, the little kid that goes sashimi. No, I remember that. I guess that's your key. And a right door speaking to people. There's a slot in each of the ornaments for inserting a flat square key. A flat square key? Well, maybe I do gotta... I don't know. Combine them, maybe? So I cannot really place anything just now. I tried at least 3 times. And you guys know how that goes. That reminds me of that joke that, you know, Homer Simpson once did about... you know... Alcoholics Anonymous or whatever, eh? Like the AAA, eh? Or AA, I don't remember. Eh? You know, anything that takes more than 10 steps, it is not worth it. Eh? And then they ban him from life. Eh? So this is locked. Great. Fabulous. Fabulous. How my fabulous cleans my fabulous. We have a cleaning product called Fabulous here in Mexico. So, you know, and it has a really catchy jingle, eh? Fabulous, see how clean my fabulous cleans. I don't really know, eh? Everything stays really clean and... But I mean, it says smelly, but in a good way, you know? And good smelling, I guess. It is interesting how even if you're wearing cologne, you can still be considered smelly because that cologne smells really strongly. So let's see what this says. This shouldn't have a roll. I remember I took it. Okay, let's watch this again. Okay, so there's a place in which I gotta go. Okay, you go there, you go inside of the thing. Oh, boy. And then and only then you can go downstairs. And if you go downstairs, you go where the stairs are. And then you go there. Oh, when the moon shines low and the shift of the era and the era of the thing and the thing of the era. I don't remember what it said, but... There we go. Zero shot. Let me do that, eh? Let me see if I can change the role that I have. Although I don't think I should, but here I go, eh? Could you like run, please, eh? There she goes. There she goes, my angel, my shining superstar. Put you there. There we go. But I took a big chunk out of the stuff, huh? I'm okay with, you know, just using some of this stuff. It eventually just gives me cool stuff, you know, a lot of points. There we go. Another 0 shot. Of course it hurts. I mean, if you're being like, you know, flashed on, you know, by a big light, big bright light, of course it's gonna hurt. But you know, it do be like that sometimes. Okay, let's try and see if we can somehow, by a miracle of life, find the place this this tape roll thingy wants me to go to. How many points do I have now? I have... Oh, that's a lot of points, Jesus Christ. Well, that's my total score. That doesn't mean my you know, my whole thing. But I'm very close. The Buddy Panic Bunk is back. Bunk is back. And I'm all out of gum. Hi, Bunk. Welcome back. I have a banana milkshake over here. You guys cannot see it, but I have a banana milkshake. I love milkshakes. Everybody loves milkshakes. That is the only good thing that the Americans ever did. For those of you who played Wolfenstein, you know, you guys know that scene with the guy that goes, ah yes, the only thing the Americans ever invented. Spice, huh? No wait, that's a wrong game, You know, milkshakes. I find it kind of comical. Obviously, it is comical, but I find it kind of endearing that, you know, a German soldier, you know, the only thing that he loves about America is the milkshake. I find it quite wholesome, if I say so myself. So there's places I gotta go, but there's also places that I don't know where they are, and there's also places that I don't know exist. Very base, yeah. To be honest, I have only played the original Wolfenstein 3D, which I don't know if it means that it is the original because there was a Wolfenstein before the you know, the 3D one. Oh, it is locked. So it seems that I don't gotta be here, or that I don't gotta go here, or that I don't gotta reside in here, or that I don't gotta stay in here. You know, a lot of don't gottas in this stream. Don't gottas, don't costara. Tabishi Urishi, I don't remember. Don't tacos, taberu. Don't tacos, cara, don't tacos. Have you guys watched that commercial of Don Tacos in Japan? Apparently, back in the day, well, I mean, it doesn't represent the opinion of the Japanese people on you know, Mexican culture, but, you know, seeing them, you know, have a guy, an actual Mexican guy, you know, just going his way to eat Don Tacos, feels really nice, you know. It fills my kokoro with happiness, right? It makes me feel genki, So where do I gotta go? Let me see if this door seems to be locked. Jesus Christ, Oh. Well, the butterflies tell me that I gotta go here. And you know what they say? You know what they say? Well, I mean, if you guys know what they say, let me know. A guardian deity statue depicting twins stand here. Yes, twin. Examination of the lower portion of the statue uncovers a small wooden block. Hell yeah, we got the thing. Of course, there's gotta be a ghost. Hello. How you doing, sir? Did I get him? I got him a little bit. Not by a lot, but I got him a little bit. Here we go. Also, yeah, this game is gonna be having a little bit of flashing lights, so watch your eyes, everybody. Ooh. Oh, I believe there's somebody behind me. Oh, there's a lot of people behind me. Ain't that right, eh? Let me see if I can upgrade my camera first. And the answer is yes. Okay, let me have a little bit more sensitivity. It's power and shot range. The basic exorcism power. Okay. Accumulation. The maximum amount of spirit power that can be charged. Oh yeah. Power up my range. Pshum. I need 38,000. Jesus Christ, I almost forgot how to say 1,000. Wouldn't that have been really funny? Okay, everybody lock in, eh? I need you on your best suit. Your best Sunday boots or whatever. Can you guys get any closer, please? Eh? I totally failed that shot. Eh? There we go. Zero shot. I want to get them both on the same frame, on the same final frame, eh? But it seems I cannot. That may need a little bit more work. Uh-oh, I totally had that shot, but I missed it. Do I missed? As Warrior tends to say. There you go, zero shot. Now I gotta do the same with this guy. Unfortunately, I do believe that I do get a, you know, switch my film because first of all, I'm running out of film, eh? So I gotta hit him with my best shot. Eh? Hello, sir. That didn't do anything. Jesus Christ. Oh wait, I was using my normal film. That's why. Oops. Oh, that insta killed him. Jesus Christ. I didn't mean to use another one. Oh, come on. Well, here I go. Eh? Are you alive? I don't think you're alive. Eh? But yeah, I do tend to mix up the controls quite a lot. Eh? I wonder if I have enough for another upgrade. Eh? I don't think so, but yeah, we're getting there. Jesus Christ, I gotta stop mixing up my inputs. We did it, everybody. We survived another day. I don't know if you can get tape from this things anymore. It doesn't seem like you can get. I finished everything. Yes, you can get free tape out of this. You know. Get wrecked, stupid goats, nurse. Yeah. How dare them be dead? You know. And you know what they say? Son, dying is gay. Eh? You know. Eh? But I mean, kudos to them, I guess. When was Pride Month, by the way? I kind of forgot. So maybe kudos to the ghost, I guess, for being there. I don't really know. It's been a while since I last watched any Team Fortress 2 videos. I know that those tend to be quite fun if done well, but the only funny one that I remember is the one about the heavy being dead. The heavy is dead. I inserted the two twin statue keys into the left and right doors. I may be very ill-equipped for this if there's a boss coming up. I do hope that the game will, you know, give me some extra tape. The main one I remember is nope. Got it, eh? Duly noted, eh? Herbal medicine. I do need to cure me, I guess. Oh yeah, nope. Nope. The one, is that the soldier that just goes and then he goes nope? Do you guys remember Chuck Testa? I remember Chuck Testa. As far as I know, I do tend to say quite a lot. As far as I remember, Chuck Testa, hello, was a meme made by. I didn't mean to do that. Was a meme made by Reth and Link from the Good Mythical Morning Show. Hello. Because they used to make like random. She's behind me, isn't it? I don't think. Oh, hold on. Look at her. Isn't she so silly? The floating woman. Oh, I was supposed to photograph her. Did my game crash? Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. Top of the morning to you, lady, eh? You know, she's just floating around. Haha, cannot get me, eh? I'm very ill-equipped because I don't have enough tape for this. So I'm just gonna go. I could have killed her, but oh no, she's following me, eh? She has, oh, thank you. She has, psychic powers. There's a flame in the same lantern. Quick, anybody has any 17mm tape? Hopefully you guys have it. A cool, I guess this could be a cool game to play on crowd control, you know? Imagine just people giving you free things. A spirit orb. Well, I guess don't mind if I do. Camera. And let me equip some, I guess. I guess it would be a good idea, just in case. I am really close to getting this upgrade, so maybe. Could this game give me some tape, please? Oh, it is locked, Lamau. That was a weird camera angle. It felt kinda not PS2 like. I don't know how to describe it. But let me see if I can find some tape over here. Hello. Does this count as break and entering? I hope not. You know, the only thing I fear more than ghosts is eyes. So I hope that I don't get deported. Did I play the Clock Tower games? I have played one. I have played the one that's technically Clock Tower 2, but in America is Clock Tower 1. I did not play the Clock Tower from the SNES yet.
The flashlight.
Oh, and I did try playing Clock Tower 2, which is technically Clock Tower 3, and I did not finish it. But maybe that was for the best. Oh yeah, the repentance. Hopefully I can find more tape. You can see a blackened urn from between the leaning boards. Oh, I see. You only played part 3, you think? They seem cool. Part 3, you mean? Oh, there we go. Please behind. I'm running out of tape, and you know, maybe this is not the best of ideas. But yeah, part 3 seems to be the one that people hate the most because they don't. You know, people say that it is very janky, and you can lose a lot of progress if you're not careful. For context, the one that I'm referring to is Clock Tower 2, the something within. Which is technically the third part of the series. Look at the moon. Look at Sabi, eh? Who are you? Who are me? What is you? Where is me, eh? There's a looking great with a butterfly design. Wow! Just like the game, eh? I'm starting to pick up a pattern in here, eh? Yeah, I think I remember it being unpopular. All I remember from it is somebody with gigantic scissors in the beginning of the game. I mean, that's technically all of the games. I mean, the Scissor Man does appear in each and every single game, as far as I am concerned. I don't know how he does it, I don't know why he does it, but he appears in each and every single game. You find some camera equipment in film, huh? Yippee. Acquire the instant additional function. Oh, yeah, he appears in every single game, eh? Scissor Man, said Jontron, eh? Function detects fatal frame, eh? Detects the fatal frame of the spirit and signals you by making the light in the upper part of the viewfinder flash red. A fatal frame is the most opportune moment to shoot within a shutter's stance or chance. If you capture a fatal frame, capture the teenager, capture the teenager. A shutter's chance will occur during the blast back. Shooting again during the shutter's chance creates a combo shot. I didn't know that. Well, that can be cool. You can equip and upgrade the camera thingy. Well, don't mind if I do it. If you don't know, you know what I mean by capture the teenager. That's a reference to a YouTube poop. Additional light will flash to indicate a fatal frame. Well, that's pretty cool. Speaking about the film, that is a lot of film. Ooh, that is some good stuff. That's some neat stuff right there. Maybe I can go back and I can, you know, catch that ghost. Or I don't know if that ghost is gonna be like powerful and then I'm gonna be like, you know. But let me give it a try. If I can. Oh, some herbal medicine. Items in this game are not too obvious, so you can definitely miss a ton of stuff if you're not careful. But yeah, the mythical atemporal Scissorman. I don't really know why he revives as many times as he does, but you know, he's there. There are countless handprints on the door. I cannot go back. Well, just my luck. Hopefully I can find a place to save at nearby. You know. By the way, I have a sandwich in here. It is just your old typical ham sandwich. Oh, also I did put a delivery thingy for some groceries. Let me see if they're asking for a code. No. It seems like the delivery hour changed, which happens more often than not, I would say. But you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Don't worry about it. My groceries will be here eventually. Eventually, trademark. Did she? No, I don't think that she did this on her own. I know that you have a. Oh, you don't have a quick turn. So maybe she did turn by herself because she was scared. She was so scared. I found some film that's really nice. I gotta start, you know, playing this like it's Doom, and I gotta go in each and every single corner of the map. You know, I mean, oh my eyes. Technically speaking, the Doom guy goes and the one that goes is the one in Quake. I have never played Quake in my life. I gotta fix that. Check out this camera angles. Look guys, I'm playing a Fatal Frame 2 remake. Some people say that this is kind of like how it looks. I don't know, I have heard good things about the remake. I have heard some bad things about the remake. But, you know, I guess I will know how it actually like goes when I get to actually play it. I'm gonna go elsewhere. Elsewhere. I don't think I can find anything. She walks like she has to go to the bathroom, which I guess it kind of happens. You know? Yes, hello, miss. Wow. You guys can see the light on my screen. Fascinating. The flame flickers gently. Could the owner of the house have lit it? Probably. If not, then that's a fire hazard right there. I wouldn't recommend, you know, keeping it on. Did I just go from the same place I came in? Yes, I'm sorry. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, I have never experienced anything paranormal in my life. If you guys have, then first of all, I don't know if I should say that I'm sorry. I don't know if it was a good idea or a bad idea. Or a good experience. Oh, that thing is really big. Oh. Oh, you gotta do the thing. I did take your picture. I'm gonna get cornered at any second. Okay, so that wasn't a follow-up shot. Let me see if I can get more of those. This guy tends to bow his head quite a lot. There we go. Someday I will get a fatal frame. Are you not dead? Well, I mean, technically speaking, you are. Yeah. Well, there you go. May you rest in peace. Well, I mean peace, not piss. You know? So people tend to, you know, mistake one for the other, and it ends up pretty badly for anyone involved. So it seems like I can go in here. Let me see if I can upgrade some of my camera features. Oh yeah, I was saying, since all cameras didn't have, like, you know, pixels, since they were like analog and not digital, I wondered what was the criteria to you know, like, you know, rank the resolution of cameras. Maybe they didn't even have resolutions to begin with. And maybe I should shoot for this this upgrade, since I'm really close to it, so that way I would have to wait less for the range one. So I don't know, let me do that. That door opened on its own. I mean, technically speaking, it closed on its own. It seems to be held shut by some powerful force. Can I photograph it? Can I document it? Can I fascinate it, picture and animate it? No, fascinate me, picture and animate it. Said Snoop Dogg. I was gonna say SpongeBob. Why was I gonna say SpongeBob instead of Snoop Dogg? That would have been very sacrilegious. This is indeed the place in which I came from. I'm a little bit confused. Let me see if I can find my own way. I'm gonna go my way. And yeah, I gotta go here. I gotta go, gotta get free, gotta get free. Sometimes you just gotta get free. Maybe it's raining? Oh, hello. Close shot. That was indeed a close shot, This guy's not there, Well, that was a zero shot, but it wasn't a fatal frame, Let's see if we can get another one, There we go. That was the fatal frame, I got a ton of points because of that. Yippee, we getting them points. So if you are constantly getting fatal frames, you know, upgrading your stuff may be very, like, you know, very trivial. Yeah, sure, let me get this one instead. And now I have to wait less to get the other one. The max spirit, the max spirit. So the closer they get, the better chance you have of getting a fatal frame. It is fatal. Why is she laughing at me? What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? Don't go laughing at me, eh? 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 If you know, you know, eh? Let me... Yeah, sure, why not, eh? Because I do believe that range does benefit me a little bit more. Which I should have considered before upgrading the other one, you know? But, you know, it'd be like that. Let me get a chomp of my sandwich. Be good, eh? It has jalapeno. And you know I love my jalapeno, eh? My japaleno, some people call it. Secreto water, said Aqua. Something on the floor is shining. Eh? Fluorite. That rock is blinking like a firefly. Someone must have been standing there. Let me use the radio. Fluorite. Here we go.
Yai, we promised.
Yai? Do the... Now do the whip, then now do the yaya.
Why?
No, you tell me, eh? The never-ending why, everybody. Have you guys heard that song? The never-ending why. It's the charm Mayu was wearing. Perhaps it holds some of Mayu's thoughts. Get back, Jojo. Are the music lovers? We were born for this purpose. That sounds very inspirational, eh? Destiny. So anyways, I started blasting. Well, so far we only know that, you know, she's being maybe used. I don't know if that's the right word, but she's being a catalyst for you know, whatever things that these ghosts have to do. Just gonna be the peace bringer, I guess, for the ritual or whatever. The frame of this sunken fireplace is broken and has fallen down. You see red stains all over the sunken fireplace. Maybe it is because of the fire, hopefully. Maybe it is not blood. If it is blood, then I'm gonna cry. Isn't this the place that in which I entered from? I may have entered from here? I don't really know. Oh, yes, it was. Never mind. Okay, let me explore the corner of this room a little bit more. You never know what you're gonna find. Uh-oh. Cutscene. Maybe I was here for quite a long time. More than what I should have. It's creaking. Oh, you know, just a dead corpse. Well, I mean, a corpse cannot be alive unless you're playing Resident Evil, but you know what I mean. Oh, that reminds me of that video of the statue of a tiger that just laughs like that. Just like that. I don't know if you know which one I'm referring to, but there's a video of, you know, a girl going laughing like that at the statue of a tiger that, you know, just opens its mouth and goes. Is that her stand? Is that her persona? Why does that thing look like Thing 1 and Thing 2 from the you know, the live action movies of ooh, Type 90, from the live action movies of The Cat in the Hat? Should I bring the ghost here with me? I don't know. Let me see what I can do. Let me see how strong this thing is. I don't know how strong it is. But man, oh man, I'm about to find out. The camera studio doesn't have any effect. Uh-oh, eh? Well, don't mind if I do it. Does it really not? Oh, come on, let me... Well, maybe I gotta bring it to the light and something and something and something. I don't know. Let's see how... You know, what the gimmick of this is. So now we know that we gotta go to the second floor. We gotta go to the second floor. But first of all, let me investigate the first floor. Rain is pouring down on the small garden open to the skies. Isn't that... Well, I mean, it is good for gardens, but sometimes, you know, a lot of water can be really bad for a ton of gardens. I guess it depends on the flower. Something is reflecting in the light. Stone mirror. When holding this, the depleted strength can be restored completely once. Oh, so it is kind of like an instant continue. There's an epic here covered by a large cloth. The cloth is filthy from being exposed to the elements. Can I not just remove the cloth? The Santa cloth. A little bit of a spoiler, but when was it that you guys, you know, learned the truth about Santa Claus? I guess it was not late for me, but I guess it was around when I was like 7 or 8 years old. It didn't shock me at all. Like I kind of like, you know, I kind of already knew, so it wasn't like a complete shock or anything, you know. Let me see. So I can either go here or I can go the other way. Let me just uncover the map on the other side, just so that I know where I gotta go. And can I save here? Hopefully, yes. Here we go. But yeah, when I was like 7 or 8 years old, I already kind of knew the truth about Santa Claus. You know? And I'm glad that it wasn't a bad experience. You know? I know that it can be very traumatic for a lot of people. I'm glad it didn't hit me that bad, you know, or any bad at all. Eh? I still got my presents, so you know, the door is stuck fast. Well, unstuck it slow. Eh? Ooh, eh? Let me see if I can make some stuff. And by stuff, I mean progress. We need that progress. That sweet, sweet, sweet progress, eh? Sweet soul sister. Sweet soul sister, eh? Light falls around the paper shade lamp, making the darkness seem even more... Hello, eh? Uh-oh, eh? I hear a presence. A presence very present here. The kind of presence that feels present. You know, oh, 61 film. There we go. I wonder why there was a lot of, you know, types of film. I didn't live in the era of, you know, analog cameras, although technically speaking, yes, but no, you know. So I don't know what the type. I didn't even know that, you know, some cameras needed type or tape rather. Yeah, just rolls. A book about the village was on the old shelf. Folklore is 3. For several days, earthquakes have increased in frequency. At the same time, crimson butterflies are swarming, sometimes blocking out the sun. Somehow, they look sad. Villagers that see them put their hands together in prayer. The entire village has an air of impending doom. MF Doom, man. The village is quite fearful of the earth's fury. Perhaps the crimson sacrifice ritual is performed to purify the ground. In the past, every area had some type of ground purifying ceremony. Many of these offer sacrifices to try and calm the gods. If that custom still remains today, it explains the stillness of the village. The twin shrine maidens must be the guardian deities of this village. The guardian deities, the twin shrine maidens, have become like crimson butterflies and are returning to the village. That sounds a little bit poetic. Well, kind of poetic. Actually, quite poetic, eh? But you know. There are flowers on display in the round, dimly lit window. It kind of reminds me of that tale of the bird that falls in love with a statue and it protects it from like the cold and the rain and the everything in it. It is very wholesome. Let's see. What else can I get? There doesn't seem to be anything over here, so I'm just gonna go here. Excuse me, coming through. Something is reflecting in the light, or reflecting the light. I have a ton of healing items, so that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Where goes the? Where goes the? Where is the ghost? Where is the ghost? It is in this corner. There we go. Fantabulastic. A different place shows in the photo. It looks like Countess handprints on the wall. I was gonna say, did I just unlock my death?
She didn't really want to run. She wanted to
I don't seem to have a need to heal you. Don't laugh at me. That's very bad of me.
go ahead. Everyone, die.
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? Don't go laughing at me. There's a lock engraved with a diamond stack pattern firmly pressed on the door. Well, what can I do? If not, find the truth. You can't handle the truth, huh? I don't remember, you know, from which movie that was. I only know the quote. The quote. Eh? Well, let's see what else we can get. Let me jump on my sandwich. You know, I recently had my first ever ramen, like an actual ramen, like with a boiled egg, with some Naruto, and obviously the ramen itself. Right? And it was pretty good. It was a tonkatsu ramen. Tonkatsu ramen. Ramen. There we go. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. I felt very heavy afterwards, but what did this guy say? Eh? Why did I leave? Well, you know, the birds gotta learn to fly sooner or later. Maybe I can find something over the. Hello. Maybe I can find something over here. Let me see. Oh wait, no, this is where I save it. You know, as long as you know, some lightning doesn't, you know, struck me in the head, I gotta be fine. But yeah, I have a good experience. I had a good experience with, you know, trying my first ramen. You know, my first ever ramen. Ow. A tonkatsu ramen. And it struck me that I could technically do it myself. Like, obviously, yeah, that's what, you know, that's what cooking is. But it doesn't seem to be too different from from a normal ramen. You just add pork cutlets to it, and that's just about it. Eh? Obviously, you need the Naruto, you need, you know, the authentic stuff. Eh? But other than that, I believe that's the only thing that's gonna be missing, and maybe the broth. But you can easily make the broth, you know. You can add some roux if you want to. Some raux, some ruin. Oh yeah, there was this thing over here. I forgot about him. How close is it? Oh, it is really close. Let me see if by a miracle of life. There we go. The camera skill doesn't have any effect. Well, golly oh jolly. I'm just gonna go then. It would have been really cool if this ghost actually drained my life little by little. But it seems we are stuck over here, so we cannot really do anything else. Let me change my my camera before I do anything and anything. Right, you gotta go check with Starlight before you head to work. Stay safe and stay safe going, and we will see you around. No worries. Have a nice day at work. You know? You gotta stay safe too. You know. You better stay safe, You know, it kind of seems like ominous to say that, but you know, yeah, stay safe, dude. And thank you so much for stopping by and for you know, going here and going there and going everywhere. So yeah, have a nice one, and thank you so much for stopping by. Oh yeah. So, if I cannot go there, and the only place I can go is here, what exactly can I do to mitigate the horrors that await for me on the other side? Probably nothing, but it is worth a try. So, I cannot go back because there's that big ghost over there. The ghost. So maybe. Let's see. If I go here, obviously there's this room. I cannot really do anything else in here. There must be. Oh yeah, there was a door that I didn't go to or through. I didn't go through it. Mostly because I cannot really go through it. Sadly. Yeah, it's stuck fast. What if I just try to force it? I actually cannot. That's a little bit sad. So if not here, then oh, there's also this one. Let me give it a look. Let me give it a go. Let me give it a try. An honest try. Nothing here, nothing there, nothing anywhere. I know that there was like a door, and it was a door above. Hey, just like you guys, for real, for real. Let me clean my grease. There we go. So let's check where the door is. Here's the door. Oh yeah, that's true. There's a lock engraved with a diamond stack pattern from the crest of the door. Gee golly, what else should I do? If not, give up. I mean, there's also the other door. If I can't really find anything here, let me see if I can go back down and maybe there's a door that I did miss. Or maybe I just gotta tank one of the attacks of that big thing, how do I go? There we go. Maybe I just gotta tank it, I don't know how good that's gonna go, how bad that's gonna go. I don't know if it's gonna go, But something's gotta give. I don't even know if I'm using that sentence, correctly. I guess it happens more often than not. There's a mosquito trying to eat my sandwich. Mosquito, parasito. If you guys had never listened to Mr. Loco Loco, do so. It is the same artist that made the It Burns, 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 Indian Curry is a hot song. If I cannot really open this up, like the FBI, because FBI open up, man. Then what can I do? Just let me go down. Maybe I will find the family crest. The family crest down here. I don't believe there was anything over here that I could open. No. I really hope we're not in that part of the stream in which I get stuck for like a million hours and I do 10 minutes of progress in 2 hours. Eh? And I don't think this game goes on a basis of, oh, you should have, you know, grabbed this thing before going here, otherwise you cannot progress. I don't think it works like that either. So if not, there's also this. If I go here and then I go here, there was also this door that I didn't get to check. So let me see if I can tank the spirit, because we are spirits in a material world. Are spirits in a material world. Excuse me. Oh, that's pretty nice, actually. That went way better than expected. Okay, so here we are. Well, now we're trapped. Ain't that lovely, eh? I was gonna say maybe I had to wait for the ghost to go away. Maybe I only gotta go back. I don't really know. If I ever do need a playthrough check on this, I'm definitely gonna try. Oh, that was the thunder and lightning. Eh? Thunder and lightning. Oh, come on, I totally got that guy. I mean, I guess I guess it is a matter of perspective. Eh? I don't even know what that was. But it was something, eh? So let me see if I can go here. It should be just a run around on this side. So nothing technically new. Maybe. Eh? Oh no, wait, hold on. There is indeed a reason for me to go in here, I believe. An old material is dusty kimono. Yeah, I've already been here. I have already been here. Well, I mean, if not here... Did I by a miracle of chance open this up? Let me go back and see. Or maybe that's where the butterfly, like, emblem and everything and anything, you know, actually goes to. Or towards. Or 3 words then. Or rewards. It seems to be on the other side, probably. Maybe I gotta open this up first. Let me check. Oh, it opened up by itself. That's a little bit of a bad omen. You found some camera equipment and film. Acquired a blast power-up lens. The blast power-up lens. Resist damage blast back. Spirit power required to upgrade. Increases damage. Enables low blast back ability. Inflicts heavier damage than normal and enables black blast. Forces the spirit back, even when it's not a shot of chance. Ooh. To use, press the triangle button when you charge 2 or more spirit power points. Okay. When this effect is active, you can inflict heavy damage on the spirit. You can also blast back the spirit even when it's not a shot of chance. Raising the level of this effect allows you to inflict increased damage and enables to the slow blast back ability. Don't mind if I do it. Let's see, I still have as much. Let me equip this. Which seems I can equip it. Okay, special consequence shows the HP of the thingy. Power up items, level 0. So it uses its own slot. And that's pretty cool. Can I please open the? There we go. I totally missed that. Ah, whoa. There we go. Ow. Well, I'm glad that they're not doing that much damage, you know. There you go. Gotta get you both. I'm gonna get you both. Oh, that was so close. Ow. Oh, they finally grabbed me, eh? Okay, let me go this way. Let me go my way. I'm trapped. So it seems like the heavy shot thingy actually needs some cooldown. Didn't know that. Okay, you do you, hero boy. Ow. Could you, like, you know, turn around, please? Or shot. I wonder what's different about it. Special shot. Seems like I got that guy good. He's not even dead, Jesus Christ, man. Just die already, please, eh? Of course she was gonna get me. Let me heal, just in case. And let me try one of these, just for fun. Eh? Yeah, I also gotta heal. Eh? Herbal medicine, yeah. Oh, Ghosty, where are you? So here's the ghost. The ghost of the ghost of the ghost. Whatever you say, lady. So let's check and see. Ow. Could she be? Oh, it seems like my groceries are here. Hold on. Let me see if they record something. Oh no, that everything is okay now. Never mind. I guess I don't necessarily have to wait for the better chance or like the best chance or whatever. That took some damage away, but you know, may not have been the best case scenario. The timing on this, Jesus Christ. Oh, come on. Ow. So now I gotta wait for her to not only get back, but also teleport, because for some reason I cannot get her, even when she's in frame, I guess this only serves as good, you know. Really now? I mean, if I'm not getting the special shot, quote unquote, I'm not getting the normal one either. Let me see if goes for it. Or maybe it actually, you know, works like that. Did I? That sucks quite a lot. So the timing seems to be very brief. I just want to get a photo frame, man. I want those sweet points. I mean, I guess it is costing me resources and everything, so I shouldn't get too, you know, too obsessed with it. Anyways, no escape. Defeat the thingy and the thingy and the thingy, eh? There is something on the ground where the spirit used to be. Diamond stack key. The blood stain wooden key is carved on the thing on the thingy. Anyways. Oh yeah, I should also do one of these. Let's see what we can upgrade. Let me upgrade my range. There we go. Right now everything, anything and everything costs a hand and a leg now. I wonder if by upgrading the blastback thingy, the special lens or whatever, it actually requires more orbs. Because if that's the thing, then I guess I'm glad that I did upgrade some of my my thingies, you know. Faintly glowing crystal. Use radio. Okay, let's see what we can do. Oh, and a special orb. I mean, speaking about. No, there's the radio.
The Kusabi.
The Kusabi. The Kimosabi, eh?
Coming. Help me.
I mean, I guess it is a little bit too late for that.
A failure.
Failure. It was a failure.
Sabe. So this is the repentance.
And it is.
The village will be.
Ooh. Dun, 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 eh? Fascinating, eh? Okay, let's check. The blast actually requires quite a lot of stuff. Accumulation. Spirits. Sure, let me add this one to this. Eventually, that's the one that we're gonna be upgrading the most. Well, we're doing quite a good, ton of progress. We now have the diamond thingy. And you know how I love the diamond thingy. I heard something and it was the thunder and my dogs, playing with, playing amongst each other. Yes, hello, and yes, goodbye. I find it funny that at this point, the thing is so slow that we can just be like, yeah, good morning. Here we go. But also that means that each time that we find ourselves in a black or white kind of situation, that ghost seems to be close, This is the first time that it has happened, and I hope that it is the last, But something tells me that it is indeed not the last. I guess we'll find out. Let me save just in case. I did not save that. Yes, there we go. There we go. Return to the game. Return the slab or suffer my curse, says the Eggman. To be honest, I did not watch as much, Courage the Cowardly Dog as I should have when I was a kid. I used to watch some bizarre cartoons, I did. Like, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I didn't watch... Oh, hello.
Did you find it, Suki?
Got a ton of points, eh? I didn't watch Invader Sim, eh? Funnily enough. Amazing, eh? Exposition. Exposition.
This is all God's village. The ritual that cannot be spoken about. And the place that mustn't be seen.
Well, I mean, it now has. And just like that, they fell in love.
If I take a picture of that place.
Uh-oh. Maybe it was a bad idea. So that's what actually, made the ghost angry, Some people do believe that if you take a photo of somebody, you take a part of their soul. Or something of the soul. Or something of the sorts. So maybe that's, what the premise of this game is kind of about. Folklorist 4. Looks like an old diary. Ancient village records have been stored in the ceremonies master's house. Many discuss the legends, folktales or rituals of the village. There are sure to be many records of folklore value. The forbidden ritual is also called the Crimson Sacrifice Ritual. Twins are used to help seal the gate to hell. There are two parts: the visible ceremony, which occurs periodically, and if it fails, a hidden ceremony is performed. If all the ceremonies fail, the gate to hell will open. The dead will pour out, and the skies will go down. The cultist disaster the repentance. The whereabouts of Munakata's friends, the twin boys Itsuki and Mutsuki, are unknown, which is a little troubling. If they are found, I might be able to ask them about the village. And they never were seen again. Who knew? Well, let's see what we can do. If I remember correctly, the thingy was over here. Yes. Let's go put the diamond thing on the thing and the thing of the thing. Me win the thing. That made me remind me of the hello. Can I take a picture of you? I guess I can. That didn't do anything though. That made me remember the meme of, you know, that feeling when knee surgery is tomorrow. I remember that. Hell yeah. Hell in a cell, yeah. Oh, what is this place filled with so many wonders? The dolls.
We would always be together, so we ran away. But everyone died. But everyone died.
Wow.
Mayu!
There she is. But is she Mayu?
What happened? Someone was calling me, telling me to come back and perform the ritual again. The ritual?
Do you even know what that means?
Stay with me.
Mayona cannot aqui, eh?
Of course, we promised. For now, let's get out of here.
Wow, a window to the past. Forbidden ritual, the repentance. That was a very short thing, eh?
About the smell here.
The smell? Does it stink that bad, eh? I mean, the fact that we now have a companion kinda means that we can use them as, you know, meat fodder, eh? There's an old diary near the place where Mayu was laying. Munakata and his teacher came to the village today. He said he was worried about Itsuki and came to help. But I can tell outsiders about the village. Itsuki is locked up in the storehouse. Jesus Christ. I doubt he'll be allowed to talk with an outsider. Mr. Makabe made a picture of us with his picture box. My face looks strange. But it was interesting to see. He's probably going to be because our cleansing isn't finished yet. Before that happens, we have to help him escape. If I can become one with you, Yai, I'll be happy. That's the only thing that matters to me. Sai and Yai. And we have Miyu and Mayu. Warp twins. I thought it was loose inside the diary. You put the butterfly diary and photo of warp twins in your file. Oh, amazing, eh? I don't know if this is the ambience, you know, at work, or if it is, you know, a ghost nearby. Probably both. I imagine, well, technically speaking, yes, but also technically speaking, no. I don't know if there's any significance on how much damage Mayu or Muyu or whatever her name is, you know, can endure. Maybe yes, maybe no. Something shows in the photo. It looks like the same doll. The dolls are on display on a large doll stand. This must have been a girl's room. The dolls are falling to pieces now. Some of the dolls are even missing their heads. I should have put more attention to the doll. Maybe there's a very specific doll that I do gotta take a picture of. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I just gotta find it. Gotta take another one. Uh-huh. Something shows in the photo. Gee willikers, I wonder. Well, someday we will find a doll that looks just exactly like those. Or maybe more. I don't know. Let's just go back. Not that way, cowboy. And definitely not that way. There we go. Something that often doesn't happen in any Resident Evil game is me just checking the map over and over again. It happens with other games, but not with Resident Evil games. Maybe it's because I do have the layout like memorized, or you know. Maybe that's just how it is. Excuse me. Hey, Ghost Star's not supposed to be doing that. That's cheating, eh? Let me do that then. There we go. Got him. And it was a 0 shot nonetheless. Another one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Do it, baby. That was very lucky. That was just a frame input. Woman inbox. Now on stores. Oh god. Something on the floor is shining. The twin doll heads. They are old but beautifully decorated. Maybe I gotta put them over here? Maybe? Let's hope that's the case. Sound came from the doll stand. It seems that inserting their heads makes the mechanism start to work.
I hear something. The 2 chosen children shall be carried to heaven on the wings of a butterfly. A butterfly that will save this village.
A butterfly. I should have paid more attention to the layout of the thing. Yeah, I want to leave this area. Just let me see if I...
To heaven.
No, not just yet.
To heaven. The 2 chosen. To heaven.
The 2 chosen to heaven. Yeah, let's see. How does this look? It has to be... You have the priestess there, then the woman there, and something of the sorts over here. It seems like those are the only ones who change, or that change.
The 2 chosen.
To heaven. Okay, let's see.
Here's something. The 2 chosen children shall be carried to heaven.
I actually don't really know why there's a time limit, but I guess that only makes it a little bit like, you know, more urgent. And then you go here, you go here, you go here. And then and only then I can take you here, I can take you there. Take you here. You put the thing on the thing. Oh, that's actually way better now. But I don't know about the other ones. There we go. Someone came from the small drawer on the doll stand. I said it's just unlocked. Yippee, we did it, eh? There's something on the drawer. Butterfly key. Fly like a butterfly. We did it, everybody, eh? Ain't that amazing, huh?
The 2 chosen.
To heaven.
Heaven.
Okay, let's go back to where the butterfly key is. Gee, I hope that no bad ghosts will try to kill us now that we made the puzzle, you know? That we solved the puzzle. That wasn't bad, actually. I wonder how they're gonna, you know, mix that up on the remake. Do they have a house map? An old map is on the table. It wasn't there a second ago. Folklorist 6. A book was underneath the map. The twin girls of the house gave me a map that shows a side door. They said that the hidden ceremony is near, and I should escape out the side door during the night. They left so quickly I couldn't even ask them about it. The other people in the house are acting normally. Was there some ulterior motive behind the generous hospitality? Just to be safe, I will tell Munakata to go home ahead of me. I don't believe it is marked on my map. Don't mirror, no. My notebook, no. Scraps. Old books. Photos. Maps. Kurosawa mouse. House map. Mouse. Mausu. Pasó con Mausu. So there seems to be a hidden door. I guess it is only a matter now of actually like knowing where that is. Let's see. Do I know where that may be? Doesn't seem to be here. Probably down here? No, not as well. That's the guest room. Oh, it could be this place. I don't really know. I guess we will find out when we find out. That is me. That is my name. Don't waste it, baby. Right? You know, as much as I grew up with the OG cartoon, you know, cartoons in Cartoon Network, I didn't used to watch quite a lot of Johnny Bravo, which I guess you know, it sounds a little bit sacrilegious. The Token Man.
No, not us.
They not like us. They not like us. Shot fast, it says. I didn't used to watch a lot of Johnny Bravo. I do know like enough of the character, but you know, I didn't used to binge watch, you know, the episodes of Johnny Bravo and some of the other cartoons. Yeah, I do agree that I did miss out on some stuff, but you know, it wasn't that bad. Like, I know enough so that my popular culture back in the day wasn't as bad, you know. The Cowling Man. Ooh, that is a creepy photo, eh? If I ever saw one. Eh? There seems to be another thing, eh? There we go. It is nice that they do give you, the Garden Woman, they do give you some points for this. Well, never mind, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I guess it just be like that, yeah. You found some camera equipment and film, I didn't know that. Acquire the evade additional function. The evade additional function. Avoid damage. Allows you to avoid damage when caught by a spirit by pressing the shutter button. Just the right moment to set off a flash and stun the spirit. I really hope that I knew how, or that I get to know how. Blast. Grip the camera lens. Quick functions. HP. Where's the shutter speed? Just at the right time. I don't know. I guess it depends on how frequent the fatal frames get to be, but it doesn't seem like that is the case, like, ever. I have only gotten some fatal frames, but just, you know, are pure luck. I guess you gotta be at the right distance at the right time and then use the shutter at the right second it happens, right? Which can be good or bad or not, depending on who you ask. But to all the fatal frame, like, you know, speedrunners, I guess you guys know more about, you know, this than me, obviously. So I don't really know what constitutes a proper fatal frame. I guess you just gotta be very daring about it, right? Me is just looking at, you know, stuff around it. Even though I imagine that it is very... Look at her prancing, Jesus Christ. Even though I imagine that, you know, they are very used to seeing architecture like this, it may still be quite new. There she goes.
Mayu?
And just like that, she's gone. Uh-oh. Okay, now that's scary, eh? It's beginning to believe I'm not Mayu. I am. I am.
What's wrong? It's nothing.
What you mean? Oh yeah, I just decided to run and stand here, you know, menacingly just because of nothing.
I have to get out of here.
You gotta get out of here, you say, but you know. It must have been beautiful at one time, but now it's faded and dilapidated. Just like my hopes and dreams. I wonder if the corridor is here. Let me check the map because it may be upside down. Not the memo. Doesn't seem like that's the case. Maybe this is not even the Kurosawa family thingy. Oh yes, it is indeed the Kurosawa family thingy. Okay, let's search for the missing, you know, cool corridor and see what we can find. Maybe we will just find death and destruction. Well, don't kill in the first place, eh? Ah, here we go. Maybe there's something new over here? I don't know. Things seem to spawn very randomly depending on what you're doing and what part of the game you are at. Maybe the camera upgrade was there to begin with, but I didn't pick it up because I'm a silly billy. I guess no one ever seems to know. Yes, hello. Let me see if I can get her with one of these. Gotcha. Oh, she seems to be pretty strong. 30 damage, that's not a lot. That is indeed a serious shot, but it doesn't seem to be a really valid shot to begin with. Got her. Let me hit her with one of these. That wasn't a good idea. Oh, there you go. Get wrecked there. Come on, you do your thing, do your thing, eh? I'm waiting. There you go. That should be it, right? Yeah, it doesn't seem like this thing has, you know, any more things. There we go. We did it. Something is shining in the light. Oh, a spirit orb. It was worth the try. Sure. I mean, just in the spirit of having everything over here already put to the max. Or maybe I should. Hold on. Yeah, I feel okay by putting this over here. Maybe I do need some range here. Sensitivity and shot range. Yeah, no, I'm gonna save for this first, and then. But I mean, technically speaking, the later ghosts are gonna give me so many points, so many more points that, you know, I guess I could gain my points back way faster, I guess. So first I'm gonna do some range, and then I'm gonna put some blast to the work. You know, I love doing that. Yeah, sure. What about the other places? I have already gone here, and I guess we do gotta go here. Let me see if by a miracle of life I can open up the other room. Like Jojo? Like, get back, Jojo. Oh, it's not open. Unless it is not the place that I was supposed to. It was not the place that I was thinking of opening. Do you think it is very weird for her to hear her speak like that? Maybe she's just used to it by now. I guess you don't really have another choice if you find yourself with the thing, yeah. And by the thing I mean, well, let's just say everything and anything, yeah. And the thing, yeah. Let's see. Destiny. I mean, it. Well, I mean, technically speaking, yeah. But back in the day when I was in middle school, I did see somebody like talking nonsense and acting weird because of a ritual that, but you know, at the time it was very popular. So you guys remember about the Charlie, like, you know, ritual, quote unquote. So this guy was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna act like, you know, I'm possessed or anything." We didn't know if he was possessed. I obviously didn't buy it. So I was like, "Oh yeah, he's, you know, just leave him be." You know, back in the day, I actually like thought it was kind of funny because he actually like acted up quite well. Like, you know, like, oh, he's like possessed or anything. But he didn't like hit anybody, you know. He wasn't into the role too much, I guess. Oh come on, he was right there. Right? Also, did I? Yeah, I was gonna say, did I not load up the thing? But the game wants me to go there, so that's just what we gotta be doing. Mayu. You tried pushing on the entrance door, but it's held by something and won't budge. There are countless handprints on the door. I don't think I can photograph them. Maybe there's something on this side, probably. I mean, according to the map, I mean, there doesn't seem to be anything related to that. I know that there's supposed to be a secret corridor, but where? I know that I have a map, but it doesn't really look like the place that we're in, or at, or to, or from, or fro, or whatever that may mean. Oh, the big guy. That wasn't so bad, was it? Oh, there seems to be something over there. Let me see if I can get it. Maybe it's gonna fall on my head and I'm gonna die. Yes, hello, what can I help you with? Shout that door. I got some points because of that. Hello. Behind the jumble items, there is a suit of armor with a giant grab on it. Garb? Or grab? I don't really know. I gotta be honest, I never was too much into... Well, not so much into, but I didn't get... like, enlisted, I guess we can say it. In the Boy Scouts thing. Yeah, I know that a lot of people did grow up by being a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout, or just a Child Scout, I guess.
Meow.
Yeah, that's my name.
Over here.
I thought the floor is broken and you can see down the floor below. There seems to be something caught in the spider web strung across the hole.
Meow. There's something over here.
There's something wrong, you say. What you mean? Can I take a picture of it? I guess that didn't help. I may need to find something to... Oh, come on.
Meow. There's something over here.
I completely missed that. That sucks. Oh, it seems like I can still go here. I don't know, should I? Let me explore this part just a little bit more. There's some there's sort of dusty partition screens here. The sliding screens are broad and won't move. Oh, the decadency. The decay. A decay, bad game design. Said Miyamoto, That's his words, not mine. A delay. Stop quoting me, says Miyamoto. A book has been stored in a shelf. Ceremony Master Notes 3. When the twins were born, I was miserable knowing that they were doomed. They were raised freely, without pain or sadness. They said the pain of the never stopped. The elder sister must kill the younger in the crimson rituals, the crimson sacrifice ritual. It's a cruel, horrible fate. Wow. I mean, if they don't have any other choice, you know. Let's see her say that same thing again.
There's something over here.
There's something wrong right here. I mean, have you seen your surroundings? There's something wrong everywhere, girl. Like, you know. There's no denying it. At the entrance of the room, there stands a demonic-looking statue. What a good omen. Crimson Winged Tome. Prime maidens of the past and future, made into crimson butterflies, return from the as guardians of the village. Those that become butterflies are sent to heaven, parting the skies above, inviting the light upon us. So maybe those were the butterflies? Oh yeah, everybody's dead.
It's our fault.
I guess it does. Yeah, maybe those crimson butterflies are the past shrimp maidens that, you know, were sacrificed. An outsider visited with perfect timing. I'll use him for the hidden ceremony and pacify the... We must ensure he doesn't escape before that. Ooh. Twin Tome. In the Crimson Sacrifice ritual, the Shrine Maidens become one again. They become a deity and appease the latter stays here. The latter, yeah. Watching over the human world. The first shall pass through the earth, calming the earth. The earth. A lot of tomes, What a tome. An eerie mask stares at anybody who enters the room. Ain't that lovely? Anybody? There is a board attached to the surface. A board attached to the surface. I wonder what that means. Can I go over here? Yes, I can. Well, technically I cannot. Beyond the lattice, you can see a narrow space and a small door. Maybe you can get there from some other room. From some other room, you say? I think I know what you mean. Maybe, just maybe. Doesn't seem like I can get anything from here, though. I guess it just makes sense. Somehow. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, accept things for how they are. Regardless if they make sense or not. There we go. Okay, so we have, you know, opened up a shortcut. But I'm still intrigued by what the thing said about the thing, you know, by what she said about the lattice and the everything and the anything. I don't really know. I do not really know what that entails, but you know, something must be happening. Something must be going on. You know, for every chapter that we complete really fast, we tend to drag time, you know, in another one. No, I guess it's a balance thing, you know. I think of balance. It often happens like that. For real, for real. What do I have in my inventory that I can use? I have the Twin Dome. A book about some thingy. Can obscure a flashlight. I don't believe that there was anything else that I may have been able to do regarding everything and anything. Let me check what else I can find over here. You can see the floor below. It looks like this room is directly above the entrance. If it is indeed above the entrance, maybe there's something that we can do about anything and everything. Taboo Dome. Among the careful arranged books, one book in particular clearly stands out. The gate to hell is called by the gaze not upon the eyes that gleams the will be blinded by the Speak not of the The mouth which utters will be made speechless by the Listen not to the Those who heed the are tuned heartless by the bro. Ain't that amazing? Yeah. The Suster Dome. If the ritual is not performed, the will open. Inhumane wretches shall burst forth from the Villagers will be engulfed by the and the skies will be plunged into darkness. The darkness will spread over the land for generations, awakening the We must think of this disaster as a repentance for our failure to fulfill our duty to the which grants us life. We must accept that this is the reason for our existence. That's a little bit gloomy, don't you think? Ritual Dome. If the resembles, if the rumbles on a year without the ceremony, a kusabi is needed. A kusabi is an outsider made into a Buddha and offered to the The more they suffer, the greater the calming of the So that guy was gonna be captured by the local Japanese cartel or something. I don't know, because it definitely feels like it. Oh man, poor guy. My condolences to anybody who has had to go through that. An eerie mask. I mean, if not from here, then where exactly do I gotta go? Thing is, I don't really know. Nobody ever seems to know. I mean, I could go here, but that only takes me back. And I think I went the wrong way to begin with. Excuse me. There we go. There we go. The man in Gus, King Ramses, the man in Gus, The mango. Dun, dun, dun. I mean, I just opened this up, didn't I? Yeah. What's the deal with that? And onwards and forwards. The sliding screens. Excuse me. Can I not tell Mayu to grab this thing?
Mew, there's something over here.
Part of the floor is broken and you can see down in the floor below. There seems to be something caught in the spider web strung across the hole. I mean, if we don't reach our hand, we're not gonna get it. Well, I mean, it may be a little bit too far away. Sometimes you cannot really judge a distance by its cover, or whatever that may mean. Well, so far so good. Let's see. There doesn't seem to be a door over here, so I'm just gonna go there. Maybe I will be able to give Mayu a piggyback, and then we can get the stuff. Oh, there we go. Never mind.
I think something fell.
Oh, you think? An old ball is on the floor. Crimson ball. Yo, Blitz ball? Like the one in Final Fantasy X. It seems like it fell through the hole on the ceiling or in the ceiling. So I have a ball now. So we bowling. It's not the crimson ball. It's an old crimson ball. It seems to have dropped from above. And why do I need that? Man, I don't know. The game crashed. My game crashed. I don't know why, but my game crashed. Jump to and map something. Page PC something. Oops. Well, let's try that again. Jump to a map thingy. What do you mean? Can I not just... Unmapped. Jump. Thingy. Uh-oh. I don't even know what that means. Okay, let me boot up the game again so that we can get everything and anything. I don't know why my PlayStation 2 crashed. Don't ask me about the error code because you're not supposed to know those. So apparently there was like an unmapped. Oh, sorry. There was like an unmapped thingy. I don't really know what the deal is with that, but it be like that. Me when the. So, anyways, let's keep on going. Something might happen. I'm glad that I did say before anything and everything happened. So let me just go down and hopefully that error won't happen again. I don't think I grabbed anything else other than the tomes. That's how you pronounce it, the tomes, maybe. Oh yeah, I did not grab the tomes. The Arc Thompsons, eh? Yeah, the taboo, and the thingy. Let me see if I can grab the ball and then come back to save. Maybe a ghost appears so hardly that the game just decided to crash just right then and there. But just let me do that. Let me grab the ball, go back to save, and then we can see what gives.
I think something fell.
Let us go save. I don't want to risk it. Or maybe we can delodge the thingy that's over here with the ball. We'll come Lucy if you drop the ball in onto it. Oh, here we go. Ain't that amazing? Ain't that amazing? It looks like the object that was caught dropped with the ball to the floor below. With the ball. I mean... Oh, I know. Okay, Mayu just got down by, going up the stairs. I'm making her go down the stairs again. Silly Billy me. Can I not get the vault too? I cannot get the vault. There's something on the ground where the vault fell. Diamond link key. A diamond link design is carved on the wooden key. Where do I gotta put that? I completely forgot. I gotta put this somewhere. Where exactly, man? I don't know. Excuse me. Mayonnaise. She's mixing me like I am mayonnaise. I don't know. That's how the song goes, eh? Whiskering me. I don't know. I guess when you whisk something up, yeah, you whisk it. She's whisking me like I am mayonnaise. Everything that I have, that I drunk, just got on top of my head very quickly. Not even on top of my head. I don't know. I'm just trying to translate a Spanish song on the fly. It may not be working. It may not be flying by. Time to save again. I don't remember if there was a door that was locked. But quite probably, if I see a door just, you know, being there and there's nothing else going on, stretching it. And if there's nothing else going on, then I guess I might as well just see if I can open it up. So let me check the map like a million times. So there's nothing per se over here. Persephone. There's something over here though. Maybe that's where I gotta go. So I got recently reminded of the I'm a Banana song. I know that many people do not like the, you know, the people involved in the I'm a Banana song, but you know, it's still a funny song. I'm a banana, I'm a banana. I know that some people do get triggered by, you know, me singing that song. You know who you are. Let's hope that the game won't crash this time. It would definitely suck. Oh, here we go. Did I get him? No, not really. You gotta be on the dot with that. Oh, thank you. Let's see what we can find. This is completely new. They're stuck fast. Imagine if something is stuck slower. Oh, there's no way I'm getting the... I tried my best, but my best wasn't enough. Oh, I wonder if this is the call reader. Well, I don't know. I guess we will see. Here we go. Can go outside. It is cool outside. The ritual. You're doing the ritual. 1 million rituals. I waited million rituals to get this rituals. So this is new territory, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we can find. There's a little of dust on the ashes in the cold brazier. It hasn't been used in a long time. I don't think I've ever seen one of those in real life. Or maybe yes, I just didn't, you know, pay attention to it. 61 film, thank you. That's actually pretty nice. I brought smells wafts out of the air, and that's a new word for me, wafts. It's too dark inside to see it. Wafts. This, you know, something is wafting it.
Mio, help!
There we go. Clinging shadow. That's a lot of points. I thought we were gonna have a A Silent Hill 2 kind of situation. But I guess not. Did I get everything and anything from here? There was something here, but there's just nothing. Okay, moving on. How many points do I have now? My greediness is consuming me. I want to see exactly how many points I can actually like spend or not. I'm getting there, I guess. I'm just gonna, you know, save enough for the sensitivity thingy, and then and only then I can, you know, I can do everything and anything else. Going downstairs, prancing down. I'm technically prancing downstairs, you know. It's like dee-dee-dee-ding, dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee-dee-dim-bim, dee-dee-dee-dee-dim-bim. You know the song, right? It's an impressive pillar. It looks like it was carved from a single large tree. A pillar? A caterpillar? We are inside a dungeon. I just realized that. It's behind me, isn't it? The ritual. Ah, I got him. Oh, that high pitch thingy doesn't work very well. Eh? I mean, it does work, but you know what I mean. Oh, it is so ear deafening. Destiny. Here we go. At least with this guy, it's a little bit easier to telegraph, you know, when he's gonna do the thing. But I mean, that's a little bit too late for that, don't you think? Eh? Ah, my ears. I was gonna say, yeah, this is gonna hurt. Maybe if I wait to the last minute there. Oh, here we go. Eh? Could we please... Yeah, thank you. Oh, Jesus Christ, my ear. I'm sorry if that pierces yours as well, eh? Spirit Orb. You can upgrade the thing. Well, don't mind if I do. There we go. Let me add it on the accumulation just because. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. There we go. I have my 3 core thingies done. And we're really close to getting the one for the sensitivity. Which I guess it's not gonna be the one that is gonna take... Jesus Christ, it's still ringing in my ear. It's not gonna be the one that, you know, costs the most. But at least, you know, we're gonna have some good advantage on that. Or in that. Or from that. I don't know. English, how does it work? Before I go any further, the square mouth of the old well like gapes open. Wow, it's too dark inside to see the bottom. The bottom of the ocean. There's water at the bottom of the ocean. Under the water, carry the water. Anyway, let's just continue forth. That wasn't so bad. I'm glad that we now have a more varied kind of, you know, tape selection. I still haven't found like the smallest one, but I wonder how good that's gonna go. If it's that's gonna be for very fast ghosts, maybe, mayhaps, perhaps. Let's just go. Going up I go, going up I go. There's a hammer design engraved on the padlock. You can feel cold wind coming through. Do you think we can live through? Probably. I guess it's only a matter if we can actually like find the hammer thingy. The hammer time. Speaking about hammer time, let me see what I can do about this. Yes, it seems to be the place. But the question is how? But how when? Let me not go up the stairs again if I need to trigger this again just in case I die. There we go. So I do need the key of the hammer, of the thing, of the fist of the hammer.
Guy,
Straight up.
are you really running away?
What you mean? I'm not a coward. You know what I mean. But I mean, in cases like this, I imagine that she is not she anymore, like herself. Maybe she's already like gotten to be part with the girl from the past and the everything. I don't know. There's a lot of speculation, I guess, but I guess she is. I guess she's not. I mean, where else are we gonna find the hammer thingy? If not here. At this point, I'm okay with just, you know, searching how to do so, because I don't know how long am I gonna be, you know, searching for that hammer thingy. Hammer time. So if not here, I can always just go here or here. Did I not do so?
Why am I trapped here?
There we go.
A ritual to sacrifice outsiders. Could it be?
Oh, come on, I totally got that. Well, I guess I did. Folklorist 8. Folklorist. There we go. Long ago, a visitor to a mountain village became a ceremonial sacrifice. When the veiled priest captured me, they said things like outsider and kusabi. What exactly is the nature of this hidden ceremony? The key the twin girls gave me must be for the side door of the house. The key for the cell must be in another house. According to the map, the key is hidden in a cave under the Osaka house. Maybe this is the cellar in the passageway I read about. The key for the cell must be in another house. According to the map, the key is hidden in a cave under the Osaka house. Okay. There are two padlocks on the cell door. There's a symbol engraved on earth on each padlock. One is light and the other one is shadow. The hedgehog, eh? I guess now we know. I imagine that the other room is the cell thingy. The cell games. Well, actually no. Oh, this is new. There's a layer of dust on the ashes What the brochure? Brochure? I don't even know how to pronounce it. Man. Well, now we know. Now we know that there's two keys that we gotta get. But how do we get the hammer one? That is the question. If you say, yo, you gotta go into the cell in order to get the hammer key, that's not possible because we need that to go out. So I gotta remember that, you know, this place exists. Speaking about this place existing, I recently watched a video of the Universal Studios tour thingy, like the tour, you know what I mean, of the Resident Evil play kind of deal, like the attraction, in which there's like a ton of actors and doing you know, doing things like the stars members would do, and I feel like that's really cool. Oh, I can actually go here. Jesus Christ. What is this place filled with so many wonders?
The twins that will become the sacrifice
Yeah, whatever you say, buddy. The ritual. Can you get ever so closer? I have a gift for you. I'm gonna take your picture. Let me see what I can get over here. Ceremony masters know the malice coming from the brew is getting stronger. I've searched and there is no record of it getting this strong in the past. Recently, poor harvests and death have begun to increase. The time of repentance for Tachibana's failure to perform the ritual is drawing near. Half of the mourners were driven mad by the malice and jumped into the brew. We must prepare more mourners. We'll use the sinners. If we don't do something, the brew will overflow in a few years. I must use my daughters in the ritual. Sai and Yae must be cleansed. For the village! For the village! For the village! Again with the high-pitched thing. There we go. Another one. Let me hit him with one of these. You guys don't have tinnitus. This is just how the game goes. There we go. And another one. Maybe I can actually like follow it up with a combo shot or whatever. Maybe I should have waited. The silver shot. Please stop that high pitch noise. Thank you so much. Thank you.
The destiny.
Oh no! Now I have tinnitus now. Tinnitus. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Tinnitus. Tomato. Well, we beat his ass. There is an ancient burner filled with ashes on the shelf. And there's something here. Sai and Yae run away with that boy remaining. The Kusabi calmed the brew a little, but it is still rumbling. If the twins aren't brought back, the village will be swallowed by the brew. They are my daughters. I must find them. Dude, you're gonna sacrifice them. That is not very father-like. You know, father-like. Excuse me, Mayonnaise, I can go down. That doesn't bode well. Or maybe it does, I don't know. Who am I to judge? Oh, that was a nice spin. Sweet soul sister, sweet spinster. Glowing red crystal. And an orb. We love those, Let's check out the crystal thing.
The ritual has failed.
This is the ritual has failed, FM.
Why did she not come back?
What do you do with the Mario Post? Yeah.
She had.
The stretch.
People not work without twins. Miss Sai.
And Miss Bry. Are you Bry? What even is that sound? Well, it seems like somebody's busy. Yeah, let me see. How many points do I have? I have almost enough points. I still need some more. Still need some more. There's something glowing over here. Something glowing over there. Herbal medicine, hell yeah. Let me check over here. There may be something cool. I mean, I always say that, but you know, I mean it. There might be something cool. Just the whole existence of it. Butterfly Diary 3. The time of the ritual is coming soon. Itsuki and Mutsuki rituals didn't work. And this year is our turn. I'm leaving the village with you, Itsuki. Itsuki will help us escape, and we'll be together forever, I promise. The truth is, I don't want to run, but as long as I can be with you, I'll follow you anywhere. Just don't leave me alone here. Wherever you may go, or whatever whatever the song says, or however the song goes. What else? Did it not say anything? Kind of seemed like it said something. Oh, it's locked. Bruh. Never mind. Thought that could be something. Oh, hello. When you step on the pattern on the floor, you felt it sink down a little. I'm gonna fall down to my death, am I not?
I wonder if this will open if stepped on.
Gee willikers, I wonder.
Here.
Ooh, camera equipment in film. Acquire the C power-up lens. The C power-up. Find the location of a spirit. Extends duration. Displays location marker. Marks the spirit easier to locate. Makes the spirit easier to locate. To use, press the triangle button when you charge one or more spirit power points. While this effect is active, the spirit is easier to locate. This is especially effective against spirits that vanish for extended periods. Raising the level of this effect extends its duration and enables a directional mark in the viewfinder that points out where the spirit is. Doesn't sound bad at all. Well, she says she'll stay there, but you know. Oh, so in order to... Oh. Didn't know that was possible. I was wrong. The butterfly diaries too. It's just like its kid said. Munakata's teacher is going to be a burr. This has to stop. People like Mutsuki shouldn't have to die. I have to do something. Abiel's priest took one of the cell keys to the rope temple. It seems father plans to make that man a burr, even though he's Munakata's teacher. I know one cell key is sitting in father's bookshelves. To keep the burr at peace, there's only one thing to do. If we perform the Crimson Sacrifice, perhaps people won't suffer like this.
Lock up the man who came to find out about the ritual. Let us prepare to make the Kusabi.
Well, that was a little bit too late.
I'll hold on to this key so that escape is impossible.
Man.
You won't leave me
Thank you.
alone again, right?
I mean, do I have any other choice, eh?
I wonder if this will open if stepped on. I'll stay here.
Hey, now I gotta go inside, and then I gotta go outside, and then I gotta go get the thing, and then I gotta go get the thingy. You know, you gotta go get. You have to get a ton of stuff in this game. There we go. Follow me, Liu Kang. I have a special plan for you, said Kitana. Well, not Kitana, Tanya. Tanya, what's going on? Oh, poor Liu Kang. It hurts me to see Liu Kang die in the instances in which he has died. Like, he's a good guy. He doesn't deserve to die, you know. Well, I guess nobody does. But you know. Okay, let's see what's below here. Maybe there's something nice. Maybe there's something cool. Oh yeah, I do gotta go and get the key where the father thing is. Maybe I can indeed get it from over here. It's batted up by a partition screen. You can't see what's behind it. Very conveniently. So apparently one of the things sits inside a thing, and by a thing I mean, you know, a cave. I hear danger. I don't see danger per se, but I hear danger. This is a long ass corridor. Could there be something over here now? I thought that there was like a little place, but no. Oh, we're on the outside. That's really nice. You know, a little bit of fresh air. Never hurt anybody. I mean, except if you're being injected, and if you get some fresh air on your you know, inside your veins, that's no good. The trees are wet. Trees are lying up between the two hallways. Maybe because of the rain. Maybe. I wonder if I should have gone the other way or this way. I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of switch. There's a similar pattern on the hallway on the other side. Mayu, could you stay here, please? I'm gonna push her until she does the thing. Oh, she saps immediately to the plate. Yeah. Step on that thing, eh? Yeah. Oh, you're so close, Mayu. There you go. Just step on that, and then I'm gonna. No, don't come this way, Mayu. Well, I mean, she's trying her best, you know. Maybe if I trigger the other one, she's gonna be like, maybe if I step on this thing, the thing will work. Step on the thing, bring your mama's, gonna break your mama's back. I say whip it, dun dun dun, whip it good, dun dun dun, dun dun dun. There's one similar to the switch.
I wonder if this will open if stepped on.
Wah.
I'll stay here.
Okay, you do you. I mean, the fact that one of them has a door and the other one does not kinda makes me think that she's gonna run away and then she's gonna be, you know.
Please come here. Hurry.
Waiting.
Mia, didn't we promise? Together always.
Together for
Become the sacrifice have returned.
waiting priest.
I'm sorry.
I guess it'd be like that sometimes. Let me get this thing in. Shadow key. The symbol for shadow is carved on the key. Well, we got one of those. Now we gotta get the other key on the father's room, the dad's room. They would lead to the same place. Let me save just in case. Let me see if there's a boss battle over here. Then I'm gonna do the boss battle and then I can, finish the stream. Although I don't really know how long I've been, streaming for, or from, or, from. Well, actually, I've been streaming for 3 hours. That's not too bad. So let me just see if I can find Did I save? I completely forgot to see if I actually saved it. Just in case. I say whip it. Dun 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 dun. Whip it good. Dun 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 dun. Let's see if we can find ourselves a boss battle. And if not, then oops.
Look.
I'm looking at. I'm so looking at. Do I have enough points, maybe? Not really. I still need... How much do I need? I still need... almost 6,000. Countless ropes. Ceremony Master's Note 5. Yeah, I did not come back. Did she really leave Sai behind? Did she survive in the forest? If Sai is cleansed and acts as Shrine Maiden alone, that might be a piece. The records do not mention any rituals with a single Shrine Maiden, but I will do it. I have to try. Yai, why did you run? Why would you come back? Even if it were my own daughter. Wow, interesting. I mean, I guess so. Why only one of them leave? That sounds a little bit macabre, don't you think? There's a padlock engraved with a butterfly design.
Rio, everyone's calling me.
Are they? Well, ain't that too convenient then? Okay, now that we have the shadow one, let me see what else we can get. Yeah, let me say just in case. Oh, I feel like we have done quite a lot of progress. I mean, I can technically go for a little bit more. Just to see if I can, you know, get some more of this stuff. Sure, why not? Let me go for another half an hour. I'm just kind of, you know, curious on where the other key might be. You never know exactly what's gonna come next. You never know what's gonna come next, and don't remember the lyrics of the song. Shoutouts to the guys who did the song Space Lounging. Wait, that leads me here. What about here? Oh, this is just the... Yeah. I think I know where I'm going. So if that leads me there... Maybe I will be able to find the key for that or whatever over here. Before I go though, let me see what else is over here. I didn't mean to open that door again. Oh, there's just nothing, eh? Beautiful. Stop on the thing, break your mama's back. Secreto water. You can definitely tell that I watched Konosuba. Konosuba Arashi no Sekai or Shukufuku or whatever the name of that anime is. Hi Fred, how you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you as well. I'm doing good. I'm playing some Fatal Frame 2 Electric Boogaloo. And I'm kind of deciphering where I gotta go. But other than that, I'm doing really good. And I hope that you're doing good too. Let's see. Maybe I should go put the shadow key now that I have it. You're good. I'm glad that you're doing good. Say, have you played this game before? I wonder. I know that a lot of people are playing the remake. And I kind of wanted to do so too, but I wanted to give the OG a try. Mostly because I don't have enough money to buy the remake yet. And because I have not played the OG before. So, I don't really know what I'm doing. This is my first ever playthrough. I'm okay with some backseating. But other than that, I'm just, you know, exploring and going here and going there. I'm having a lovely time, actually. I gotta say, I am having way more fun with this one than the OG one. Because in the OG one, you are basically in one residence, and in here you can go in different houses. That's pretty good, you know? It makes me feel like I'm going places, you know? You tried it, but you got stuck halfway, and you could not figure out how to get out of the house I'm stuck in. Maybe this could be the exact same house, probably? Maybe, I don't know. But I guess there's a lot of, you know, looking around, going here, talking to people, and by people I mean ghosts, and by talking with them, you know what I mean. So yeah, probably that's what's gonna happen to me. I may not get like stuck, like, you know, like to the point of being like, oh, where do I go? I gotta drop this game because I'll get stuck. But you know, I could just search stuff. I'm in the repentance chapter, if I recall correctly. What? Chapter 4, the forbidden ritual. There we go. I gotta find a way to find the light key. I have already gotten the shadow key, but I gotta find the light key. And in fact, let me go and put the thing on the thing. Where am I? Over here. You made it to chapter 5, eh? Oh, then I guess I'm getting close to that point, huh? I don't know how I'm gonna perform, but hopefully, you know, nothing bad is gonna happen. Oh, there's nothing over here. But even so, I like the difference between the first one and this one. This one feels a little bit more polished. I like it. I love it like a milkshake. I just went in a circle, Jesus Christ. Okay, so... Well, yeah, I believe this is where the Cell is. The Cell games, the Cell saga. I'm more inclined to say that the Cell saga is my favorite saga of Dragon Ball. But I don't know. I mean, it is definitely my top 3 sagas of Dragon Ball. Which one is your favorite Dragon Ball saga? If you watch Dragon Ball, of course. I know that not everybody watches or have watched Dragon Ball, but for those of you who have watched the anime. Well, I mean, technically speaking, some people did get to experience Dragon Ball through the Dragon Ball Kakarot game. So I guess technically speaking, you could also say that which, you know, saga is your favorite from the game. You know, some people do, some people don't. If I see a certain ghost, then I will know where I got stuck. Yeah, definitely. A certain ghost? That sounds a little bit ominous. I wonder what kind of ghost that is. I mean, I did see a big ghost in which you couldn't really take a photo of because the camera obscura didn't work on that ghost. The camera obscura, as we say it in Spanish. Maybe, I don't know. Not me checking the map every single time, like each 5 seconds. I mean, now I gotta remember how to get to the cell. I don't want to tell you in case you didn't get to that part. Probably, yeah. I don't know exactly which ghost there might be. If there's gonna be like a really scary one, maybe the ghost that I'm gonna be fighting is gonna be me, myself, and I. I just went on a circle, yeah. Well, not so much, yeah, because I went on a circle. Right? Oh man, how do I get back to the cell? Because near the cell, there's also the father's room. The Roomba. I have never had a Roomba in my life. Oh, Jesus Christ. It is as good as people say they are. I don't really know if a Roomba would work. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on how many stories your house has. And, of course, the amount of stuff that is in between the Roomba and the next destination or whatever. But I don't know. Maybe in the not so near future, but also not so distant future, maybe I can buy a Roomba. If they are as good as they say it is. Here we go. Oh. It seems like even though I have the shadow key, I gotta find the light key in order to get inside because I cannot just put one. I gotta put both of them. Ain't that clever? Maybe I could be able to go where the other thing is. Hold on. I know that there is a place in which if you step on the thing, on a plate, it opens. Just gotta remember exactly where. And it was not this one, if I remember correctly. It wasn't this one. I don't remember correctly. Wasn't even here, I think. Oh man. Did I officially get lost? I think I officially got lost. Just like Lost, the series that I didn't watch while growing up. I know that a lot of people did watch that show and many others while growing up. But I don't know, I'm not so sure why I wasn't so much of a series guy. Well, you know, a series kid while growing up. Although I am aware that I have missed on a lot of stuff, you know. I didn't watch Seinfeld, I didn't watch 24, I didn't watch Smallville, I didn't watch Pretty Little Liars. I didn't get to watch a ton of stuff. Do I cannot regret it? Yeah, kind of. No. I guess it depends on how much you get to enjoy those shows. Which I didn't, eh? Technically speaking, isn't this the place? No, this is not the place. This is not the place. Because I need the hammer thingy. And I don't have the hammer key. Hammer time. But yeah, I have heard good things about the remake of this game. I have heard mixed opinions, to be honest, but from the ones that are good, they tend to agree that the game is quite good. It is a quite interesting remake. But for the ones who don't agree, they heavily disagree. I don't know. I guess I will find out eventually. Sometime. Maybe I can play the remake when Halloween arrives. That could be really cool. But man, I know that we are on April, and I'm just thinking about Halloween. That's just how much I like Halloween. Although technically speaking, each and every single one of us in the horror genre, scene. Technically speaking, every single day is Halloween for us. So the fun never ends. The fun never ends. And I open this up, please. But to what avail, I wonder? You could technically go here as well. Since I already went here and I already got up, but technically down. Did I got up or did I go down? I don't even know. Someday I will go somewhere in this game. So if I remember correctly, this is the place in which the ball falls. The ball. How do you guys pronounce ball? Like a sphere that you kick, a ball. Some people pronounce it as ball, some people pronounce it as ball.
Someone's here.
Someone's near, you say.
The Moonies are causing a fuss. They must be afraid of the trembling of that place.
I might be going in the right place because, new stuff is happening. There is no music and that's a little bit unsettling, I'm not gonna lie. Uh-oh. According to the map, if I go here, nothing bad will happen, but I don't think nothing good may come out of it. May come out of it. Let me open this up and let me see. I wonder, do I get to see... Yeah, the flickering room, the doll stand. Isn't that supposed to be the master's room? Yeah, I believe the key should be here then. Yeah, because if I go here and I step on the thing, and then I can see everything and anything. Yeah, the other key should be here. If that's the case. But where? Yeah, I have already gone that place or that way. He said something about the key and the key being here. Maybe I do gotta cleanse the spirit of and create the kids a butterfly to the sea and to seal up the brew. If there is no sacrifice, repent with a kusabi. Put the book on the shelves. Yes. Oh, maybe it is in the order of occurrence. Return book. Return the slab of Sapphire Makers. Taboo, ritual, twin. Okay, twin, maybe. And then maybe the taboo. And then maybe the disaster or everything and anything. I don't know. Hold on, I gotta BRB. Just give me a minute and then I'm gonna do a quick BRB. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for that. Let me see exactly what that is. I swear that I wasn't searching for the answer. I was just saying hi to one of my aunts. So there we go. So the ritual tome or the disaster tome. I wonder which one of those may be the real one. So if not the ritual tome or the crimson one, I'm more inclined to say that it is the ritual one. Yeah, the thingy, the taboo, the ritual. The disaster and then the crimson one, perhaps, but nothing happens. Maybe if I read all of them. This Buddha statue that was hidden in the shelves has a tiny key. There are some empty bookshelves over the Buddha. Writing inscribed. Engrave the crimson butterfly to seal up the thingy. I didn't even see if there was a pattern or something that they were, saying or doing. Not even close. Okay, let me check each and every single one of the books. I imagine that they may have clues to what exactly may be going on, but I don't really know, man. Can't use on this, can't use on that. Was in a 6-sided bookcase. Ritual. The ritual, not the ritual. Have been crossed out. This kind of ritual was in a 6-sided bookcase. 6-sided bookcase. I gotta be honest, I was not paying enough attention to exactly know what the order may be. So I'm gonna go on the order of, to my left, I guess. And then this, and then this. So eventually, everything may just happen. Crimson butterfly, the taboo, the disaster, the ritual, and the twin. No, maybe, crimson wing dome, maybe, and then we talk about the sisters, and then we talk about the taboo, and then we talk about the ritual, and then disaster. But what if we talk about the twins, and then we talk about the taboos, and then we talk about the ritual, and then the disaster, and then wow, the crimson wing. Nothing is going on. I'm sorry, I was not paying enough attention to know what this may be. I know that each and every single one of the tombs, I don't know. have something in them, but I don't really know. I don't want to do that. Let me see if by a miracle of life there's a little something going on the files. I do not think so. But all I can do is try. So let me just see what I can do. So not the books, the Crimson Wing Tome. Here we go. Okay, I can read them again. So the first one that I caught up was the ritual one. If the something crumbles on a year without, okay, the son of Kusabi is needed. The Kusabi is an outsider made into a Buddha and offered to the thingy. The more they suffer, the greater the thingy. And then the ritual is, if not performed by the thingy, inhuman wretches shall burst forth from the thingy. In the Beningin. In the Crimson Sacrifice ritual, the Shrine Maidens becomes one again. Katie Hill is called the thingy, the thingy, and the thingy. Shrine Maidens of the past and future made into Crimson Butterflies return from the thingy. This becomes Butterfly Innocent. So it feels like the Twin and the Crimson one need to go. You know, they need to be the two last ones. Got it. Then, if there's something in the ritual, then disaster, then probably the taboo. Because the taboo tome seems to be the one that actually lays down the groundwork for like the whole story. It's kind of like the code of conduct, maybe. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe it is. So I'm gonna go with the taboo, ritual, disaster, dream, and crimson tome. Although I do believe that I've already done that, but you know, you never know what's gonna come next. So let's see. Taboo, ritual, then the disaster, then the twins, and then the crimson. I'm not so sure. So probably the ritual, then the disaster, then the taboo, maybe, then the twins, and then the crimson one. I don't think so. Then maybe probably the disaster, then the ritual, then the taboo, then the twins, and then the crimson. Another idea that I have is that probably you gotta start with a word of advice or like a warning. Like if you don't do this thing like how it should be, then this happens and this happens and this happens. So maybe that's where I gotta start with. I don't really know. So let's check. Let me go taboo, disaster, and then probably the twin, and the crimson, and then the ritual. If not, then probably it's gonna be taboo, disaster, ritual, twins, and then the crimson one. I'm running out of options here. So let's see. If there's something rumbles on a year without a ceremony, a kusabi is needed. It's an outsider made into a Buddha and offered to the thing. The more they suffer, the greater the something is appeased. Okay, let me close this up. If the ritual is not performed by the thing will open, and human wretches shall burst into the flames. The darkness still spread unto the land. In the Crimson Sacrifice, the Shrine Maiden become one again. Taboo Dome. And something and something. Maybe the Taboo one needs to go last? Probably. Shrine Maidens of the past and future made into Crimson Butterflies return to the thingy and guard. So probably the Crimson Dome needs to go first. Then maybe the Disaster one needs to go last. Crimson Twin probably, or maybe the Taboo one. I'm gonna go with that train of thought. Maybe first is the Crimson one, then the Twin one, then probably the Ritual, and I don't know if the Taboo and then the Disaster. So let's check just in case. Let's see. So the Crimson one. Maybe the twin one. I'm gonna go with the ritual one. Then disaster, then taboo. And if not... Oh wait, hold on. Crimson. Twin. Probably, eh? The ritual. Taboo. Disaster. Now let me read the text. Engrave. Oh, whoa, whoa. Engrave the crimson butterflies to seal up the thingy. If there is no sacrifice, repent with a kusabi. That makes more sense. Okay, the crimson butterfly. I'm sorry. I should learn how to read it. I should learn how to read it. Then seal up the taboo, probably. If there's no sacrifice, repayment with a kusabi. Yeah, ritual, disaster, ritual. Hold on, no. Okay, which one was the kusabi one? With a kusabi. Oh, I can read the book as well. I need to learn how to read. If the ritual is not performed, will open. Human riches shall burst into flames, plunge. The darkness will spread to the land. There's this guy. Okay, repent. Disaster, probably. If the rebels without ceremony, the kusabi. Okay, the kusabi needs to be this one. Ritual kusabi. Okay, bear with me, eh? Engrave the crimson butterfly. You know, the crimson wingtone. Crimson butterflies. It's been a while since I last puzzle, eh? To seal up the... if there's no sacrifice. Disaster. If the ritual is not performed, the thingy will open. Repentance. Here we got disaster. Kusabi needs to be the thingy. Disaster. Kusabi, you need to be here. Ritual. There's no sacrifice. There we go. Yeah, I'm sorry. I need to learn how to read it. A key frail from the statue's end. The light key. There, we did it, everybody.
Never mind.
Ain't that amazing? Ain't that amazing, eh? Okay, so now that we did that, let me go save because it's been a while. I don't want the game crashing on me again. I guess nobody wants that. Yeah, the game has already crashed on me once. Mostly because there was like a something address of something. Let me save, then let me open up the cage or whatever. And then and only then. We can finish the stream. Which I know that, you know, in comparison it hasn't been a long stream, but you know, that's just how things roll sometimes. So let's get that going on. But so far so good. Open up. FBI, open up. Just let me check something. It feels good to do this kind of puzzles by oneself, you know. Even though I could have just given up and being like, let me just search the thing and then, you know, figure out why it works like that. It still feels nice to just, you know, do things by oneself. It do be like that sometimes. Why did she hesitate like that to open up the thing? I mean, I guess that animation is tied up to the loading times, maybe, possibly. I mean, I'm not saying that by having a... There we go. Another one. Come here. That's a lot of damage. I'm trying my best. Bottle frame, eh? Am I not supposed to have... Oh, it's behind me, isn't it? Well, that was a core shot. Let me hit him with one of these. There we go. I don't know if that's even gonna be possible, but here I go. He's so fixated with my sister. I feel a little bit jealous. And there we go. That's a lot of damage. I have almost 100 of these tape, man. That feels quite nice, actually. Can I... No. I cannot really, like, re-kill them. How many points? I still need up to 2,000. Which is not too bad, actually. It is not bad at all. Let's see. Now that I have the key, as I said, it is only a matter of me finding where the thing was again. And I believe it is all the way over here. So let's keep on rolling, as people would often say. Where door? Here door. Now we know where the door is. The door's locked. I could have gone the other way as well. Like, oh, hello. Mia, could you... I don't quite see them, but I guess they can see me. Fatal frame. Oh wait, it wasn't a fatal frame per se, but it was really close though. Well, we can get another one of those. Ow. Oh, he actually, like, you know, packs a punch. Jesus Christ, eh? Let me get one of these. Not scatter me. That may or may not have done as much damage as I thought it was gonna do. There we go. I don't really know if it's there. I don't even have this kind of camera. Off, or, you know, thingy. Or maybe it is unlimited, I don't know. There we go. Not a very glorious and, you know, way to end this guy, but, you know, it just be like that sometimes, for real, for real. It just be like that sometimes. It seems to be the same guy as before. I don't really know if that's good or bad. It may not be as much of a compliment as I thought it was gonna be. Increases exorcismal power and range. You bet. Hell yeah. Oh, I still have these things. Let me put another one in the blast. One in the blast and one in the... you know what I mean, eh? I should heal. I should definitely heal. I just realized that. Herbal medicine. There we go. Yippee, we keep going forward.
You should have done the ritual.
This with DHS, not THIS, but this. Dust to dust and whatever that may be. Am I going the right way? I don't really know. Yes, I'm going the right way. Okay, here we go. Am I going the right way? I kinda am not. I kinda am not. Okay, let me just back it up. Let me back it up. If I back it up, will I back it up? Maybe. Back it up. This should be the place. Here we go. You unlock the cell with 2 keys. Oh, yeah. What kind of horrors are gonna be awaiting for me in here?
I knew. I knew.
She knew, she knew. On the table, lit faintly by the paper shade lamp, there's some red-stained writing paper. Beneath the table, there's a Japanese girl doll looking this way. Can I look it up? Can I pick it up? If I pick it up. Oh, there's something in here. There is something on the floor. Type 90 film. That's not too bad. It's gonna serve well when we gotta, you know, fight a very powerful ghost. Oh, come on, I totally got you on camera, dude. Folklorist 9, among the old, tightly packed volumes, one slightly newer one has been tucked away. As expected, the jailer won't tell me anything. Won't even say a word. It's a total reversal of the treatment I got when I came to the village. I guess this is the real reason I was invited to the village. The cell is also used to store documents. I was able to find several important manuscripts. I can continue my research, but I doubt anyone will ever see it. Hellish abyss. This is unclear how long this hole that connects our world to the underworld has existed. They say that if the cover to it is open, it will cause a terrible disaster. This is the origin of the Gate of Hell folktale. As a taboo word, it is often represented in other texts as that, the asterisk. The suffering of the sacrifices used to seal the hellish abyss. The mourners. They are the guardians of the hellish abyss, and are the only ones that can get near it. When the year of the ceremony comes, the mourners see their eyes shut so they cannot glimpse the hellish abyss. Criminals and anyone that has seen the hellish abyss are also forced to become mourners. Afterwards, they live underground, never returning to the surface. Like moles? Kiana? What can be so bad that looking at it is forbidden? Well, I mean, it is hell we're talking about, I don't really know, The hammer key, we can get out of here. Osaka house map. A key and an old map where Jab inside. Well, I guess it's nice that we have that, those means to go now. For Croyston, twin shrine maidens. The twin shrine maidens are sacrificed in the Crimson sacrificial ritual. Boys are sometimes used as well. In this case, they are called altar twins. The people of this region believe that twins were once a single being, which was split into two at birth. The ceremony is based on the belief that when the two bodies are reunited as one, the shrine maidens will gain the power of a deity. The text says, the older sister must, the younger, and throw her into the something. Wow, they must unalive them. The unalive part must refer to the most horrible part of the ritual, probably some kind of sacrifice. Well, I mean, yeah, they're just gonna just straight up kill each other, or at least the older one to the younger one. Ain't that a treat? Ain't that a kick in the head? Someday I will play Fallout, on stream. Probably Fallout New Vegas, because I want to play Fallout 2 on my own. Get out of there, it's gonna blow. Uh-oh. Wow, ain't that amazing? Ain't that a kick in the head?
No, it won't open. What do we do? There should
I
be
wonder.
a key somewhere. I'll go look for it. Wait here, okay? No, don't go.
What you mean? Mayona kanalo at the key?
I'll be right back. You just promised.
Then what do you want me to do?
Please, don't leave me.
Oh, alright. Are we gonna switch protagonists now? Oh, don't tell me that she's the one who fell into the river, I mean, if you're, well, I mean, they are children. I mean, what can I tell you? Oh, are we gonna play? Oh, she's dead. She's dead for real, man. She's so dead.
Sorry.
Well, she's not that technically speaking, eh? But you know what I mean.
Don't leave me anymore.
I'll be right back.
I'm sure there's a Japanese song for this kind of situation, eh? There always is a Japanese song for this kind of situation. Hey, soul sister. Well, I mean, if I gotta... When did you learn how to talk like a man, eh? Chapter 5, The Sacrifice. Oh, look at this camera angle. This looks amazing, eh? Osaka house map. The key should be around here somewhere. This is definitely the location of the key according to the map. The map says Osaka house. The key should be there. We are in the Kurosawa house, so we gotta go to the... Okay. You better hurry up and get the keys. Oh, I gotta go. Well, dude, I'm gonna stay here for like a solid minute and see if something happens. Eh? Yeah. For anybody of you who are just like this girl, remember that you have yourselves.
Please don't leave me.
So you're gonna go on about this? Hopefully not. I hear the angels, I can hear the bells. They're calling me because for whom the bell tolls. I don't think I've ever listened to the entirety of that song before. I'm not like the biggest Metallica fan either. I just listen to some of their songs. But it is true that the only songs that I've listened to fully has been one, Master of Puppets, and Enter Sandman. Oh, and Seek and Destroy as well. Eh? Wow, a ghost in a game where there's ghosts. But she's kind of crawling like the girl from The Ring, eh? Oh, that could have been a good shot, actually. Well, let me see what I can do. Okay, you do you. I'm so tempted to use one of these. Hold on. Let me check if I can get this thing. I'm so gonna kill her like this. Oh wait, actually, it missed. She may not be as dead as I think she may be. Excuse me. There we go. Oh, that was quite a shot. And just to be sure, I can hear the bells for your funeral. I'm gonna try and see if I can get a fatal frame. I don't know how close I gotta be. No, that just was a zero shot. Well, that wasn't so bad. I got almost 1,000 points. So that's pretty good. I have almost enough for the first level up thingy, I believe. Never mind. It still needs quite a lot. Squirrela, we're off. Let's forget about Squirrel. Oh wait, hold on. Did this girl? Yeah, she left something behind. She left something behind. She left her pride and she left her space. I don't really know. I'm just improvising. I'm not a rapper. But the big way, I got a spirit orb. Whatever that may mean. Right? Where do I put this song? I guess I just put this over here. There we go. I may regret it later. I may not regret it later. I don't know. So let's see. Now that we have that going on, since I now have the hammer key, where exactly is the place in which I gotta leave it? I guess eventually I will find that out. Not right now, but I will eventually find that out. Mostly because now that I got the key and we're in a new chapter, I'm gonna go save. We're gonna end the stream, and then I'm gonna be raiding Alice Starla because it is her 1 year anniversary, her stream anniversary. So shout out to her to begin with. The locked door won't open no matter how hard you try. The surface of the keyhole has been completely rusted by the damp wind of the hallway. Can you just not kick it down? Well, I mean, I guess what can I expect? Oh, those polygons are flying, eh? I hear that people, eh? Let's see. I mean, unlike the little kid who used to see them instead of hearing them. You know. Some people say, you know, where are the ghosts? But nobody asks, how are the ghosts? You know? That is so tragic. So if I go this way, I could possibly go where the save point is. I also gotta remember where the hammer key thing is. You know, there's a potential to, you know, that there's ghost children in here and that they may be like roaming around and maybe they are the fastest ghosts in the game. I don't know. That could be fun. Let's see. Well, I mean, technically speaking, this is where the thingy should be. I guess it's just a matter of finding where that may be. I mean, if that goes up, I mean, you can kind of see that I'm definitely quite lost. Cannot really do much about it. So yeah, no, I gotta go the other way. And I guess, you know, turning down, just bringing the wall down is not an option. Like, ever. And forever. You know how it is. So let's see, I'm searching for a save point. Seek and destroy. And that's a thing that you well, not often hear in Helsing, but you sometimes hear it, you know. When see the Integra Hellbrooks Helsing something. I definitely butcher her name. Says, you know, search and destroy, search and destroy. That is our mantra. It seems like the soundtrack has, you know, picked up quite a lot. I kind of like that. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I'm going in some way, but I don't really know if I'm going the right way. Maybe if I pick that up. No, not. I don't know. I'm just going backwards. Glowing crystal. I did not see that on the floor. Let us listen to it. Wasn't he already there?
I'm sorry.
Well, you better be, eh?
It is our way.
Uh-huh.
We have no choice but to make an outsider a Kusabi.
I mean, isn't that what it means to begin with? Okay, Mayu's charm. Let's hear that.
I want to see Itsuki.
I don't even know who that is. Oh, isn't that the guy with the white hair? Probably it is the guy with the white hair. Hey, just like that song from the mannequin that does the hand thing. Eh? It's all your fault. I mean, for every 10 good rituals, I imagine that one of them is gonna go extremely bad. So, I guess it was kind of your fault, you know. Are we even closer? I mean, I'm kind of close to a save point, so I guess that's pretty good. Right? Oh, the big ghost is not there anymore. Interesting. I mean, I guess I'm glad that it's not there, because otherwise it would suck tremendously. Eh? And the save point should be over here. So that way it should allow me to go the other way and then get the thing and then the other thing and then the thing and then the other thing. You know how it is. You know how it be. You know how it should be. And here we are. Let's save the game and let's end the stream, everybody. Oh, let me stretch because I need to stretch. Well, I mean, I kind of compressed myself, which kind of gives you more release. Like, if you're feeling like, you know, very, very tense yourself a little bit more because tense creates release. There we go. And with that, we have finished another stream of this game. And I'm glad that I decided to go for a little bit longer. So, there we go. Thank you so much, everybody who just joined in or decided to stay in for a little bit of a while. Let me go to the big screen. Let me go to the big screen so that you guys can see everything and anything. The stream is gonna lag for a little bit, but don't worry about it. Do not even think about it. There we go. Let me put some music on to end the stream. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody who just joined in and you know, who lurked, and everybody who did everything and anything. And you know, it's always a blast just playing this kind of games, mostly because I did not grow up playing them, so it is one of those things that, you know, it is a blessing in disguise. Even though I didn't get to enjoy this kind of games, you know, while growing up, and by kind of games I mean the franchise of Fatal Frame, I'm glad that I can enjoy them, you know, with you guys. And you know, it is always just fun just being here and ramble on about, you know, ghosts and everything, you know, and everything that may happen in the world. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Don't go yet. Let us raid someone special. Let us raid Ali Starla. You guys know who that is. You already know. You already know who that cool person may be. So let me raid her in her streamiversary. So stay for that. Eh? Let me raid Ali Starla. Here we go. Oh, thank you everybody who was here for everything and anything. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed the stream, you know. So yeah, let us raid Ali Starla and say let me get a raid message going. Skunga raid. Happy stream anniversary. There we go. That should be it. And copy that if you guys are subbed. If you guys are not subbed, then copy this one instead. Eh? Hold on. Right. Copy that one instead if you guys are not subbed. Well, thank you so much, everybody. And I'm gonna be seeing you guys on Friday for another stream. Hopefully, I'm not gonna go back to sleep, you know, so that I won't start like late again. So that way we can have like an hour extra stream, probably. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna be seeing you guys on Friday for more Fatal Frame. Or, I don't know, let's see what we can do. Twitch.tv/Konga_Donga. Those are my links. Follow me on Discord. Well, you know, check out the Discord, check out my Instagram, check out my everything and anything. And the tip of the day is... remember, Jesus Christ, that thing actually like flew by. Tip of the day is... remember that... kimchi is really good. I have heard good things about kimchi. People are saying that if you're really like frightful about microplastics, you guys can try that. So there you go. Try microplastics. Well, bye bye everybody. Say hello